Shut up, you lie. You a lie. Don't be a lie.
You got that damn cookie. Nah, I did get that cookie.
Hey, man. How's the
What's up? How you doing?
It was good.
Hey, how was Lexington?
Dude, I loved it.
good,
out
right?
there.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
You been everywhere, yeah?
Oh, yeah. It'll surprise you.
Yeah.
It'll surprise
Let's
you.
talk about it on the show.
Yeah.
That's exactly what.
Oh, we're
That's
not
the best
going?
way to put it.
Are we rolling?
We live?
I'm wearing a
Well,
collared shirt.
Hold on, wait.
So,
I got to start off with something to give Bryan.
What?
I was thinking about it when I was in Philly, you know, and I bought something like really expensive.
You're
for
glad
him.
he's back?
And I'm glad he's back, you know, like, and you've done, you know, like I said, you've always said kind words about me. And so I just wanted to pass this on to you. It's worth a lot.
Okay.
How much we talking, you think? What is it?
Oh,
It's a Brendan Schaub
Rookie card.
rookie card.
Dude.
Some say that's priceless.
So,
I know LeBron James'
now-
card went for
now-
$5 million.
Can I be
Buddy.
honest with you?
Hey, buddy.
I'm trying not to cry right now. And I finally have something I can wear around my neck. And that, and it's waterproof.
Exactly.
So it means I never have to take
That's
it off.
that's
see
for
that?
you.
I might have it ingrained in my skin.
That's him fighting.
The boy's bodied up there.
You're bodied up. You had a different
It's
nose.
2010.
You had a,
Look at you got the stats on the back. Oh, no, it's not stats.
No,
What
it's
is it?
my the technical first UFC fight, although I beat up.
biggest
you
change
guys.
with him is his nosy posy. He's got a
Used,
different
used to be
nose.
a little more pointy, and then
Yep.
Crow Cop went, I don't like your nose. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Croatian elbow, and I'm going to
look at
see what I
you.
can do.
I got in a heated argument, by the way, with a dude I don't even know who was like, your boy gets his lips done. And I went, excuse me? Excuse me? And he goes, your boy, he gets in his lips. And I go,
Like
no,
lip
that's a
fillers?
story he told when he had to get his lips stitched. And he goes, yeah, I know. But he gets stuff in his lips.
I
and
wish.
I go, no, he doesn't. Now I'm arguing with a fan because I'm like, no, he doesn't. And I got a little in his face. He goes, yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. I go, you don't know anything. I've known him forever. He goes, you can Google the pictures. I go, no, you can't. You can't.
Yeah.
I got mad.
Google that I got.
Wait,
lip
was this
fillers?
while you were on stage?
No,
hell no.
No, in fact, it was when after my show, a guy said that one time, and I'm like, I'm having a heated argument.
I would have said, you know how I know you're gay? Because you think Brent Schaub has lip fillers, and you stare at his lips, and then you went through Photoshop and tried that.
That's right.
I hate that
That's
I'm looking
right.
at him.
We all got big lips here. Your top,
Right?
yeah, it's top, your top lip could use some
Bro, that's
help.
his face.
I've heard
that
you-
is his
No,
face.
no, you got the Brian Gumble top lip.
Well, as you get older, apparently I think your lips get smaller, your ears get bigger, you lose muscle
No.
mass, and
Yeah.
I've heard your penis shrinks.
Yeah.
And I'm not kidding.
And
I know the ears thing, but I don't know
Your
the lips
nose
thing.
and ears get bigger, or see, do your ears get bigger and nose, or does your face just kind of stay small? And they stay
Probably
the
all
same?
three. Probably all of
All
the above.
three, Daddy.
For real?
Yeah. And I cut my own hair, and I'm having a problem.
You've been cutting your own
And
hair
I
for a
stopped
hot
taking
second.
Propecia because I ran out, and I'm clearly losing more hair on the top of my dome.
At what
And-
point do you think you're gonna shave it all, dude?
Well, at what point do you think I'm going to come here with a full head of hair and act like nothing happened?
I pray for that day.
Yeah, because
I pray to
there's
God.
a guy named Champagne. That's his last name.
Ooh, Champagne
Champagne
Poppy.
out of Jason Diamond's, the guy who did my eyes,
Ooh, that's
the
not good.
Kardashian doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now his partner, apparently the best when it comes to hair restoration. So don't be surprised if I look like Frank
is it-
Grillo.
So you're gonna
Is
have
it
it.
plugs? Do they put
they
plugs
do
in?
individual hairs now. Individual
Dude,
grafts.
I bet it takes forever. Because you can definitely, if you have enough money, like Floyd Mayweather, you seen his hair lately? Full set of hair.
Didn't Theo do that? The
Theo
individual hair?
tried to do.
He took it from the back and put it in the front.
No, Theo's problem is
He had so much hair.
Yeah, he's
lot of
self-conscious that he thinks eventually he's gonna lose it, so he gets procedures done just to be safe.
Excuse me?
And it made his forehead.
No, it's called
like,
crazy.
Yeah.
Real
It's called
big.
crazy.
Excuse me?
It's called crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, look at Floyd there. Now, could he look any more like Adrian Broner?
He didn't
Yeah.
need hair. Floyd doesn't need. He looks terrible with hair.
But you don't look weird bald either, though.
You've never seen him bald.
I'm all right.
Yeah,
he laughed.
he shaved. You shaved it.
Well, I
didn't you?
showed up.
Well,
and he-
shaved and bald's different.
Yeah.
I
showed up
think
and
you
he
would
started
look
laughing.
ridiculous bald.
Yeah.
I think
Like
you,
a boiled yam.
Well, that's just life. That's what happens. Why can't you just
Yeah,
let that-
accept
like if
it.
I'm balding,
Black
I'm
guys
just
are
let
cool
it go.
bald. Black guys are cool. White guys, if they're bigger, look cool bald, like Jeff Bezos.
John Travolta looks good. John Travolta had a lot of work done on his
What does he
face.
look like now?
Take a look at John Travolta now.
Yeah, he went bald.
He looks very good, and his skin that got tight around his face now kind of.
Oh, he looks great.
Yes, he does.
He looks cool, huh?
By the way,
Oh, he looks real cool.
by the way, he's older.
What do you mean? What work did he have done?
Well, he had his.
He had his face. And
Oh,
shit
okay, yeah,
done.
you can see
had
it.
all
His hair
kinds of
was
tighten up.
dope.
What do they
before,
call that?
though.
Crow?
The crow feet.
Crow's feet?
Crow's feet on
Yeah.
the side of, yeah.
Yeah, he had good hair though, huh?
Yeah, didn't he?
Yeah.
It was fake hair though.
You think?
Yeah.
See, but
I saw it. I
that
saw
could be
his fake
you.
hair.
That's what they said about Steve Harvey, too. They said his hair, that little flat top he had
Yeah.
for like so long, they said that was fake.
I heard his mustache is fake.
No.
Yeah, I heard it's like
that's his.
I heard it's like Mr. Potato Head.
There's no way.
bro.
No, I heard that's how my lip rumors.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I heard it's like
Fucking
Mr.
all that
Potato
shit.
Head just fucking.
No. There's no way.
Oh, B, I was in Kentucky, dude.
In Lexington. And
I could live there.
it'll surprise you.
I could live there.
real?
There
Now-
was tons
now wait
of
a minute.
green grass.
Now,
I
hold
know,
on.
I'm hyped up.
No, you're getting a little
Go
excited.
Cats! Go Cats!
No, hold on.
Go Cats!
You got to take that back for a second.
Why?
Because
I wasn't there in the winter.
no, you couldn't. You couldn't live there anytime. Now,
Why
here's-
not?
And I love
It's slow.
I love that you like Kentucky. I love that you're saying that.
I loved it.
You were there for 3 days. You saw those green hills, the blue
Bluegrass.
hills,
The
saw the blue
bluegrass.
hills of Kentucky, or is it the green hills? Either way, both.
Yes.
And it's a beautiful place. It'll
Love it.
surprise you.
ton
You were
of land.
expecting terrible, and you went, "Oh, this is
Correct.
right." So that's what we're going to talk about. You can't.
Oh.
You have
Your
this idea of
perception.
living as a gentleman on a horse farm with your whiskey, yeah, or no?
No, I just like the big, long grass lawns. Like
yeah.
everyone had long lawns.
Yeah.
So I'm getting older. I really appreciate a nice green lawn.
Well, you got a couple athletes for kids,
and they would love those lawns.
and those kids run, and they got some explosion.
They're like gazelles.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Did you
That's
touch
me.
the nose?
You know what? I touched it so much, the horse bit me.
The horse bit you?
It bit me on the shoulder, and it hurt, but I played it off. Like I was like, ha ha, and then I literally went in the barn and was like,
Did it bruise you up?
You look like a man horse right there.
Damn.
I know, right? Yeah.
me
you
and the
look
horses
like
have the exact same face, and that's fine.
Literally.
And we have the same nose and eyes,
Same
and that's fine.
fucking face.
Your hair is only your face is just a tad shorter than that horse.
Yeah.
That's a long.
if you
that's a long-
elongated my face, that's
Yeah.
exact. I look like a horse.
Yeah, that's it. You. If you started going, I'd be
Horse
like,
face.
That makes sense. And how was the whiskey?
You know, Buffalo Trace is so big and famous now. We no one pre-planned it because that's my team, and so we go up there, and I go, "Hey, we're looking for a tour," and the lady goes, "Oh, you're Brent Chauer." Yeah. She goes, "Yeah, we're fans," and I'm like, "Oh, cool." And then she goes, "Yeah, cool. We've been sold out for 6 months now since we've opened." I went, "Oh," and she goes, "Yeah, but there's a gift shop right there for you guys, and you can try something there." I go, "Okay." We'll go to the gift shop. We go to the gift shop. The line is, I don't know, like Splash Mountain Disneyland.
Sure.
And I asked her, I go, how long do you think this line's going to take? She goes, you're looking at least an hour, sweetie. I went, well, I'm not going to wait an hour for anything. If John Mayer was playing live in there, I wouldn't wait in this line.
I'd
So
probably wait an
I'm going to
hour.
leave now.
Nothing.
So we left. And you know, Jay, he's a real tourist, and he wants to sit there in line. I went, well, Jay, here's the thing. You're on vacation. I got to work. So I'm not going to be on my feet all day doing this. I'm leaving.
So I'm doing radio. John Holgram's with Brady, and it's my favorite. John Holgram's radio station. My favorite.
Yeah.
What, in Arizona?
In Arizona.
He's the best. He could be a comic.
Holmberg.
That guy, yeah, Holmberg could be a
Oh, no,
comic.
didn't he open for us at the Orpheum? Is that guy?
No. Yes.
Remember, he was the
Yes.
MC.
Yes.
Not open, but he was the MC.
For 98 KUPD?
He's phenomenal. Yeah.
Yeah.
John is like,
Yeah, radio's
and
dead.
Brady,
Okay.
who I love, who's also his
Oh, he
co-host.
kills it.
Yeah, radio's dead.
Yeah,
Brady,
he kills it.
Brady
Yeah,
says
radio
right,
dead.
but
kills it.
Brady,
Yeah, no one listens to radio.
Yeah, they listen to Holmberg.
but still number one in Phoenix.
Yeah, sure. 17
Yeah.
listeners.
So,
Yep.
So
No, I'm just
still
kidding.
number
No.
one, 5 million people. And please be respectful.
No, there's a ton, yeah. Yep.
But Brady says to me, and you'll appreciate it. He goes, "Hey, would you like to come to the zoo and feed animals? You can feed some animals behind the scenes."
This is a
Without
grown man
thinking.
asking you, another
Without
grown man?
thinking,
Oh, no.
I got excited without thinking, like you just did with Kentucky, and I went, "Yes, I do that." I go, "Sure," or "Please."
Oh, it was even through a text?
It was. I
Oh,
went,
I'm more ruthless through text.
I went, "Please," with a cat with an exclamation.
Oh, wow.
So he goes, "Wow."
I'll set it up.
Yeah, but it gets worse. So he sets it up. For whatever reason, I'm supposed to do a podcast with Sugar Sean O'Malley and Tim
Arizona?
Welch. Yep. And I text Sugar Sean and I go, "You guys want to come to the zoo and feed animals?" And Sugar Sean and Tim go, "Yeah."
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I go, "Maybe we'll get some content out of it. We'll do some videos and stuff like that." So there we are.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's pretty badass.
That's dope.
Yeah. What? Yeah, just file it off. Get a small cellar. Just that much right there. $100,000. Oh, my hand smells like rhino breath.
Exactly.
Were they friendly?
Yeah, they're so cute.
tiny
You love a nose?
Oh, is there no soft?
No.
Hey, cool, you have sandals on.
Yeah. There I am. It feels like a giant vagine.
Ooh.
I haven't sexed her yet. Look at how Sugar Sean dresses. Here.
Sugar Sean looks like a Native American transitioning into Tekashi 6ix9ine.
By the way,
Wait, is that Holmberg too?
By the way, he fights at 135, and look at how big he is.
He's pretty tall, yeah.
6 feet.
Come on, dude.
Stud.
I love my hand. This is my moneymaker.
He wouldn't feed it. He was afraid.
Take it right off.
It's just
Does anything happen in that video?
dope.
No.
Oh, don't.
No. It, nothing, well,
That's no rule number one. Guy
Yeah.
code. If you go to the zoo with your family, never show your friends videos or pictures of you at the zoo.
No, you're
Because I've
right.
been to the zoo.
No, you're right.
And I can Google that rhino.
And I got there, and guess what?
That's rule number one.
I'm sitting here. I'm all interested.
Oh, do you have any
I was like, oh, that's
vacation
cool.
pictures, Brian?
Well,
is there anything worse when your friends go on vacation? Like,
worst
dude,
thing-
check out. I was in Hawaii. I'm like, were there hot chicks with their tits out? Because if not, I don't want to see it.
I don't want to see it. How about when people are flying the plane and they take a picture
Oh my god!
of the clouds?
When they filmed it, like the clouds, I'm like, can I see your phone? Don't do that. Whoever you're gonna send that to, I just did them a favor.
Well, that's a very boring video, but here's
That's
the thing
the worst
about it.
video.
Here's the thing about it. We get there and we went and saw penguins. We saw there was a baby penguin that they held up next to me, so I saw penguins.
That's cool.
One was 30, missing an eye, lost his eye,
In
and
a
was just
fight.
well, they live in an aquarium with water, and it's
Yeah.
just in fake
In
rocks, and they
Arizona.
all stand like this in Arizona, like that, and that's their
Stare,
life
yeah.
for their whole life. And this guy had
Miserable.
been there for 30 years with one eye.
Miserable.
Whatever he did in his past life,
Bad life.
that's a bad life.
Yeah.
right?
Bad life.
And then we saw a porcupine. Didn't get to touch it, but it was a marsupial. It was an arboreal porcupine. Lives at night. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, too much.
And then what
Was
else
the guy
did we do?
way too? Was the tour guide way too into the animals?
The people that work there are very into the animals.
They're so
Yeah.
into the
The
animals.
thing is, then we fed a giraffe, and Sugar goes, "I'm bored." And I go, "Yeah, sorry I made you come all the way here. It was a 45-minute drive. I had to wake up early."
Well, dude, that's like us in Kentucky. Jay goes, Jay. He's like, I got this email. This lady wants to go to her horse farm and blah, blah, blah. I go, how far is it? He goes, it's about 40 minutes, but it's supposed to be pretty cool. So I go,
horse farm?
I go, okay, I guess we're doing that. And they're like, well, they at least have whiskey and bourbon for us to try too. I guess we'll do that today. So me, Jay, and Justin drive out there, 40 minutes. We drive out there. We get out of the car, and we're looking at the horses. And 10 minutes into it, I look at Jay, I go, you good? And he goes, what do you mean? I go, this is all we're going to do today. There's going to be more horses just like these.
Nothing
And this
worse.
is
This is
it.
the white horses.
Nothing
All white
worse.
horses.
All white
I
horses.
took one picture with the brown horse.
We're sitting there while they're teaching us about this. I fed a porcupine a little piece of corn, and I went like that, and then we're sitting there. Like this, me and Sean and Tim Welton and everybody, and my buddy Brady. I love, God bless, but he loved it because he had his 11-year-old daughter there, and he goes, I go, we got to actually get back podcast, and Brady goes, yeah, but do you guys want to feed the pygmy hippo some lettuce? And at
be
the
into
same
that.
time we went,
I'd be into that.
no.
No, we're good.
I'm good though.
Yeah.
And you know what? I kind of regret it because I wanted to.
I would have liked I would have been down
Bring
for
up a
that.
pygmy hippo. I kind of.
A white hippo?
It was a pygmy hippo.
That'd be cool. Oh, small hippo.
It was little. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
They only get like.
Look at them. Oh, that's
Oh,
cute.
dude, out of all the shit, oh my God, out
Damn,
of
yeah, I
all the
would have
shit,
said yeah to that.
Oh,
the
that
one
thing's
thing.
cute as
Damn, that
fuck.
thing's cute as fuck.
Now I regret it.
fucked
I
up.
could have fed it a whole head of lettuce.
Is that Lizzo? I don't know. Anyways, the thing is I love hippos,
Dude, that
and
thing's
you
adorable.
fuck, dude, that would have been the best thing possible.
Oh, but yeah. But by the way.
Oh, those
the
are gorgeous.
Mama hippo will kill you though. huh?
Gorgeous.
Even though-
They are. They're gorgeous. They're not
I don't
gorgeous
say
to
gorgeous.
you?
Nah, that sounds weird.
What do you mean? They're not gorgeous to you?
would
No,
kiss him. I'd
no.
kiss him.
He's cute.
tripping.
He's cute.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous.
Gorgeous, like if you see a big, something colorful.
But that's how
car.
they look. That's what they're
Do you
supposed
know?
to look
Do you know
like.
what animal they're most closely related to?
Not a rhino,
Nope.
because they're in water, right?
Yeah,
they
they
chill in
are.
water a lot.
What is
right.
it?
Hold on, don't tell me.
I know. I hate your little quizzes.
Bit of a
No, they go
zoologist.
under. They hang underwater.
Wait, give me a hint.
I like where you're going.
And also another mammal that hangs underwater is a whale.
They're close to a whale. Oh. I would have never got that. I don't know. Because I was about to say squirrel or some shit like that.
Oh,
I
wow.
know. Yeah.
Brendan probably already looked that up or heard me say that before, but I like.
I don't think so. No, that's where I was going. I didn't even know they're close to a whale.
Had the best Philly cheesesteak.
What, you went to Angelo's?
Angelo's.
What I tell you, Doug?
Oh my
We've been there.
God.
Which
Oh,
was-
we have
Angelo, you haven't been to Angelo's?
was where?
In Philly.
Let's take a little break with the kid and Chappelle Lacey on Fighter and the Kids, because guess what, kids? Big names are headlining this weekend's UFC 262 card. We talking about Michael Chandler, Charles Oliveira, Tony Ferguson, Dariush. We got it all this Saturday. And you can bet and make bank with the official sports book of the UFC. We talking about freaking DraftKings Sportsbook. That's right. And they have a great offer for you. This weekend's fight, UFC 262. You bet $1 to win 100. That's crazy, man. All you got to do is just pick the main event fighter you think will win, and DraftKings Sportsbook will give you 100 to 1 odds on that fighter. That's right. Bet $1 on a select fighter. If they win, you win $100. There's no better way to put your MMA knowledge to the test than with DraftKings. DraftKings is safe, secure, and reliable. You can deposit, withdraw your funds whenever you want. Download the top-rated DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use the promo code FIGHTER when you sign up to turn $1 into $100 when you bet on a main card fighter to win. Place your bet and watch the fists fly this weekend, UFC 262. That's code FIGHTER to turn $1 into $100. All right? For limited time only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older, New Jersey, Indiana, Pennsylvania only. New customers only. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or in Indiana, 1-800-9-WITH-IT. One thing about me, that I got that dad life, man. All I care about is a green lawn. I love green lawns. That's why I love Lexington, Kentucky. There's so many freaking lawns, man. And you want to see your lawn thrive. And you need a custom lawn care plan. That's right, from Sunday. Sunday is more than just a lawn care product. It's a custom lawn care plan with a variety of ways to help you grow a beautiful lawn. Is there anything better than that green lawn? God dang, man. I love it green, man. And if you don't need weeds, all right, you don't want weeds, you don't want pest control, Sunday got you covered, man. Sunday makes take care of your lawn so much easier. All you got to do is go to getsunday.com. You put in your home address, and their free lawn analyst toolkit will take care of the rest. It just takes seconds. Sunday uses soil and climate data to create a tailored nutrition plan so you get the stuff your lawn needs, all right, and nothing it doesn't. Sunday explains exactly what you need to get and why. Everything is waiting at your door when you need it. All you got to do is attach the ready-to-use pouch to the garden hose and spray. Lawn care used to take up the whole day? Not anymore. We're talking about 15 minutes. Green lawn, man. My lawn's looking better than ever because of Sunday. Let Sunday take the guesswork out of growing a greener, more beautiful lawn this spring. You dads out there know what I'm talking about. Visit getsunday.com/fighter. Get $20 off your custom lawn plan at checkout. That's $20 off custom plan at getsunday.com/fighter.
Hey,
I didn't even know they're close to a whale.
had the best Philly cheesesteak.
What, you went to Angelo's? What'd I tell you, Doug?
Oh my
We've been there.
God.
Which
Oh,
was-
we haven't
Angelo, you haven't been to Angelo's?
Which was where?
In Philly.
Where Suplex
Dude, I
is, the
love-
sweatshirt,
yeah,
the
the
sneaker shop, my
sneaker
boys
shop.
at Suplex. So they run that block. So
Yeah, it's the
when they were
south.
looting, I go, hey man, check in, you guys, because it was their block. Are you guys all right? He goes, I think we're good. They sent me pictures. They're all their staff out front with guns.
Yeah.
because they didn't want their store to get looted.
There it is. I can't stop thinking about this Philly cheesesteak.
Now, hold on. Now this is your boy's Bradley Cooper's favorite restaurant.
Is that
When he's
right?
filming Silver Lining Playbook, he lived in the upstairs so he could eat the fucking food.
Yeah, they have
It's
like
the
a
best
nice little
pizza,
upstairs
the
area.
best, the
when
best
they got
food you ever had.
provolone, and so that those Italians,
Bubba,
they'll put
dude.
provolone, they'll put broccoli rabe, they'll put peppers on that, and forget it.
They
This
make
is
the
the
bread
best
there. They make
food
everything.
ever.
They make
Look at that.
everything right there.
Steak broccoli rabe right there. That's my thing
Oh
right
gosh! And I had a buffalo chicken
And
one
look
that
at
was
the
dope.
fucking-
Did you have
Look at
you have the
fucking
white
roll.
pizza too? Did you have their white pizza?
Oh yeah, that white pizza, that white pie. Oh my!
Look at that
gosh.
Italian. Look at that Italian semolina roll right there with those sesame seeds.
Now, did
Get
you
the
did you
fuck
go
outta
did you
here.
go to the regular spots, the regular cheesecake spots?
No, I didn't do any of those.
Those are
they were,
weird.
they said don't go. They're like,
those are
let
weird.
us take you
Yeah.
to where we need to take you, and then they took me to that spot, and it was.
My boys know.
By the way, Philly is an amazing city.
you've never been there.
No, that was my
Philly's
first
great.
time. That's far east as I've been. That
Did
was
you do helium?
helium. Yeah,
Doing
Great
helium
fun.
in June.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. How was it?
dude, electric. I can't get over that
packed it
city.
in.
Yeah. I did pretty good. I'm not you guys yet, but I did
No, but
pretty good.
helium when they pack that room, it's beautiful.
Oh my god,
One of the best.
It was insane.
Low ceilings,
One of
I
the
love
best.
it.
Yeah, low ceiling.
One of
Like,
the
it's
best
perfect. Perfect stage.
love it.
Perfect setup. Perfect
I
everything.
love
CB
it.
Live.
The
By
staff
way,
was great. Oh,
have you been-
did
have
you
you
like
guys done
it?
CB Live?
Yes.
That's
I told you I
Only-
like it.
How far is it from
So it's in
stand up?
Desert Ridge. So here's the thing about Arizona. You do Tempe.
Close by where that
you do Tempe,
Airbnb
it doesn't
was.
compete with Phoenix Live. I mean, Stand Up Live. You do Stand Up Live, it doesn't compete with Desert Ridge. Arizona, maybe it's the heat. They stay in their area.
That's kind of like LA though.
Yeah,
A
maybe.
little
I
bit
guess
like
it is.
because think about it, you like if you do Pasadena, it doesn't conflict with
That's
LA.
true.
Yeah, that's true.
If you do
very true.
San Diego, it doesn't fuck with Orange County.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
you can do San Diego, Irvine.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But
Right.
Ontario.
Arizona is like that where
Because
it's
it's
just
40 minutes away everywhere you go, right?
Saying, Daddy would like to go back to Arizona.
Listen, CB Live, very impressed.
fun.
Yeah.
Full capacity.
220. 220.
So what? How much? How many did?
I think
fit?
that's only what it fits.
Can't be.
no, a little more, but look, every time I did it, it was completely full. So
Yeah. I thought it only fit like
I want. To,
220,
it's so
something like
crazy to me. These clubs have to do this. Like even in Kentucky, it was like 70% capacity. I go, what are we doing? I turn on TV and Canelo's fighting in front of 73,000.
How about that?
It is weird.
How about
It is
fucking
weird.
that? What drive me? I'm on the plane on the way here. They land on the, you know, when you have to take the shuttle, which already, I want to die. I want to die.
What are you on American?
Yeah.
I want to die.
I wanna die.
I don't fly American for that reason.
So now we're packed in this little, it's a regional jet. So you're all packed. I can touch the guy in front of me. And then LA, so Arizona's like, come on, get on. We get to LA, I got to get on a shuttle. 14 people per shuttle. So we're waiting.
But then you all
A
flew
deep-
together.
a
So
deep line.
50
We all flew
people all
together. Yeah.
sitting next to each other.
it makes fucking
No
zero
sense.
sense.
No sense.
No sense.
It just makes zero sense. And
It's
then-
fucking crazy.
And I can't deal with it.
It's so strange, man.
I mean, but Philly, they were all pretty much out there. Like, I mean, I think they're just, I guess they do have strict laws, but I mean, they're pretty much like doing their
Even
thing.
New York could be it's like that's their
Americans
lead.
are figuring it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what's
They're sick
happening.
of it.
With Americans, everybody's wearing the mask down. They're like, after a while, they're just like, what? And everybody doesn't, you know.
Yeah, 'cause
You
it's
can
like-
only enforce a law that makes little sense for so long.
For
After
so
a while,
long.
people are
100%.
like, people just
Plus,
aren't
we've
buying
lost
it.
our trust in the government and government officials. It's like they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah. I mean,
Then Fauci came out. I was like, I think people, you know, even when they say we don't have to wear masks, I still think there's going to be a high percentage wearing masks during flu season.
he wants it.
And I'm like-
did you see him with his mask down?
He's a
Or
piece
when
of shit.
the cameras
He's a
are
piece
off,
of
he's
shit.
like this. I'm like,
Oh, really?
I'm like,
He's
there
a
we
piece
go.
of shit. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know much
Theatrics.
about it.
Theatrics.
Just paid a lot.
But it's
of money.
it's annoying though.
Oh, the worst.
I stopped. Yeah, because like I think out here they were like we got to wear the mask. I stopped
Not
wearing the
outside.
mask. Not anymore. They got rid
No.
of it because I stopped wearing it a long
They
time
say if
ago.
you're
I got-
vaccinated, you don't wear it outside. So everyone's like, oh, we basically do what we've been doing.
Yeah,
And then also all that does is allow those, you know, those people that got power from being like, pull up your mask.
Yeah.
Their power's gone.
I know.
Do any?
Arizona's lit though, huh?
Oh yeah, Arizona's
Open.
Like, they don't give. It's like the.
That's where we caught COVID, Dad.
Also,
Yeah, that's where-
No, we caught it in Texas.
I don't think so.
You think? No, I think Texas.
Because I felt sick on Sunday.
Okay.
And I talked to a doctor. Again, no one knows what the fuck is going on. But he goes, there's no way you can San Antonio. Because you wouldn't get it on, let's say, Friday and
that
show
quick?
symptoms on Sunday.
But I showed symptoms on like that Wednesday.
Yeah.
So it took
Who knows?
so I got
Or maybe I got in Arizona, you got in San
maybe
Antonio.
because in San Antonio on the way to the show, 400 people in the room. It said we got an Amber Alert that COVID-19. This was a hotspot.
I look at our green room, I'm all,
400
for real?
people, 400 people and more.
In the green room.
So
Either there or Arizona.
Yeah, because I didn't go to San Antonio with you guys. The day we left Arizona, I felt so sick. But I just thought I was dehydrated.
Interesting.
Did you feel sick when you left Arizona?
Probably.
I had very little energy because you get dehydrated and you don't know it.
Yep.
So I feel like there's no strength in
Could be
my arms.
that.
I'm just like, what's wrong with me? I'm
Yeah.
talking about that since I was there. It's so hot. You know what's
Oh,
funny
like,
about
yeah.
Arizona though? People have pride in their states. If this is more annoying, like I'm like, it's 100 degrees. I'm like, you know, I thought I was in hell. God, I'm sorry.
so
you know,
hot.
like it hit me in the back of the neck. I went like that when I walked outside, and then I was like, I might go for a hike, and the woman goes, No, you're not. You go for a hike, you'll die and dry up and wither.
She's right.
We got to get a helicopter. I'm like,
It's
but
100%
then
true.
you go like this to anybody from Arizona. You go, so hot, and they go, wait a month, dude.
Everyone's like,
Wait a
Yeah,
month.
yeah.
You win, dude. Okay.
yeah, I know. It's going to get hotter.
But no, June is our hottest month. That it gets that 120. We start around Father's Day and stuff.
Bro, and I listen, Arizona 120 is
Record-breaking
different than LA, but where I'm at in the valley, we'll get to 122.
Oh, you will?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, last year it was the hottest day ever recorded in LA.
Really?
122. It was
see,
so hot.
I wonder what.
But also,
120
you know what you
feels out
do?
here.
You stay inside in the AC. Who gives
And that's
a
and,
fuck?
and going to your point. That's why people in Arizona just pretty much like if you live in this area, you pretty much stay.
But people
that
in
area.
Arizona, because before that, we were trying to schedule this thick boy bike club rides in like Arizona, all Boise, all
Oh,
over.
yeah, that's right.
They were like, "Oh, you can do it, but not during the day. We ride at night or like 5 in the morning."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, then we're not doing it because I'm not riding at night because I have shows. Then I'm not waking up at 4 to hit the trail."
way.
Yeah, that's pretty much like your like if you want to do something outdoorsy, like that's your times. in
Yeah,
Arizona.
pass.
Midday, or like any of that, you just don't want to do. it.
Did the fight surprise you? Anything surprise you?
This weekend, no. There's
What
that's some
Canelo?
shit.
Canelo.
I mean, Billy Joe did solid. You know, he did good.
really well.
Yeah, he's a stud.
Yeah,
but
he's
I mean,
a
Canelo's
great
the
boxer,
best.
but
Pound for
Jesus.
pound best.
Does he beat
That
Killer
hit.
Plant?
Oh yeah.
Same way.
There's no one gonna beat him. He's like Shevchenko of the women's division. There's nothing for them. It's just like who's gonna get fucked up next.
Jesus Christ.
That's all we're watching now.
So good and hits so hard.
So good.
Wow. I mean, Saunders did a great job.
Saunders,
He stayed
dude,
in. If
Saunders is a fucking beast.
he's a
That
beast.
uppercut in his eye
if
was
his face
screwed.
didn't break, he
So what
broke-
exactly?
broke his
What
eye
exactly
orbital.
happened?
Broke his eye
crushed
orbital.
his orbital, man. And
He hit him so hard.
Oh,
He hit him so
I know
hard.
he was
that's
staying
how
like
tough-
this the whole time.
That's
He
how
couldn't
fucking
even.
tough Billy Joe Saunders is. though.
Yeah.
No, he's a stud.
And was saying no to his trainer when they were like, "We're going to stop the fight because he's a warrior." And then I
Was
got
it that
mad at- I
uppercut?
got mad at the commentators who were saying he quit, and I was like, "You got to have more."
That's
respect for
DAZN
that.
though.
That's bullshit.
That's
man.
DAZN.
Like, have more respect.
Yeah, I know. That's DAZN though. They're not gonna be around much
It was from an uppercut.
Yeah, dude.
It was
He just
so
said,
hard.
Boom. Oh. I mean, through a glove, just broke his fucking eye.
He's such a stud. Did you what?
So-
You weren't at an Airbnb. You were in
I
a
was in a hotel.
hotel.
I like it. I like hotels. I don't mind it.
Oh,
yeah.
hey, my Airbnb. I sent you that video. I'm like, man, what's this place
Oh,
so
that's
cheap?
so
This place
funny.
is great, dude. On the hour, every hour through the entire night. Bah, bah. The whole in the house, the backyard's the train track.
your
So that's why.
money
So no. I'd wake up every hour.
Dude, I was laughing. So
And then Jay, I post it, and then Jay would fucking, no, Chin, it's down there.
Down.
That
Where's
was me in bed.
He just
and then
wakes up.
Jay sleeps like a fucking wild boar, so he,
So what?
That is so loud.
every hour on the hour, throughout the entire night.
That's crazy. Did you get your money back?
No,
But
but I told Jay,
You
I'm
didn't
like,
complain or anything?
because Jay Booksaw runs it. He's too nice. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, you have got to tell them, hey, fuck faces. On the description, say
Yeah.
the backyard is a train.
You have to.
There's gonna be trains in
You
the
have to.
backyard, but the bar there's like up this little street, and so up the street was a bar, and everyone's like, "Oh, you're staying over there by the train track. We saw your video." I'm like, "Yep, I told everybody where I stay now. Whatever." They go at the bar every time a train goes by, it's free shots. I'm like, "Oh, they must be hammered,
My God.
hammered, because it's
Wow.
every
They can drink. it.
Because I got an Airbnb and left after the first night. Why?
Bad.
Well, when I go get an Airbnb, I get the whole place. You get the whole house.
how
right?
it works.
That's what it says. You get
Yeah.
the whole
Oh
house.
no, you rented a room."
Did not. I rented a whole
No,
house.
Papa went cheap.
No.
Papa went
No, no,
cheap.
no.
Because there's the shared room.
Oh no. Oh no. I got the whole house. I'm very careful of that. Problem was, I'm in the kitchen and I hear an alarm, like my phone go off, and I'm like, "Where the fuck is my phone? Where is?" And I'm like, I can't find it. I look at my phone. I'm like, "That's not my alarm." And I hear
Some guy, what's up, bro?
Well, the host lives in the garage. She turned the garage into a one bedroom,
Yep.
and
I've had that.
and the door
and
there,
they
so she
stare
can
through,
hear
and they
everything.
watch you. Yeah.
And then I'm in the back with my underwear, and I comes out in the backyard. Like she's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna blow." I'm like,
No, I can't.
Just
"You're
gonna
right,
what?
You're right there.
Yeah, you can't
That's
have
not
that.
that's not fair."
And they don't tell you that.
Now, will I get my money back?
Definitely
I don't know.
not.
But
Well, that happened to us
But
in Austin.
you left after the.
that's
You left after
$800
that
bucks.
night.
That happened to us in Austin. Like
did?
we had this. Yeah, you didn't notice.
that's not
There's a
right.
big house, right? Like
Yeah.
8-bedroom. Then there was this like guest house in the back. I'm like, oh, someone can stay in here. I'll stay in there. I'll get away from the dudes. So I go in the doors. Like I'm like, what the fuck? I look in. It's just a family of 5. I was like, oh, this is.
No.
This is your house. And then also they had pictures of their kids all over the
yeah,
wall.
yeah. Full
and I'm
on.
like, well, hey man.
And I said to the woman, I said, this is a little strange for me. We're gonna leave. And she goes, "Oh, I can be elsewhere."
no.
Because now
Yeah, I
I'm like,
feel
now
bad. Yeah, I
she's
feel
being
bad.
quiet. Now I don't want to kick her out. I just had to get out of there.
Oh, you would love
But
this.
so you didn't take a refund?
No, my girlfriend's
not
like,
gonna
you
get
got to
your
get your
refund.
money back. I'm just
can't.
like,
Yeah,
yes,
it's
I
like-
could. I just feel bad. Honestly, I feel a little bad for her.
Oh, you
Yeah,
would love
yeah,
this.
100%.
You would love it as we're driving.
But a
down
nice place though.
Yeah, I guess it was.
What's the address? Just kidding, don't care. But when we were driving down the street in Kentucky, I see this bigger old dude. Like, dude, I'm not even trying to make fun. Like, it would have took. He was moving at a snail's pace. It would have took him 7 years to get home. And I made some joke, and Justin and Jay are laughing. And then we're staring. I'm like, oh no, I think something's wrong with him. And I see him like go like this, bigger, like big dude.
Yeah.
And then boom,
Oh, no.
fall, and his arms like this, and he's shaking. And I go, oh fuck, he's probably having a
having a
stroke.
seizure.
Yeah.
So we go around the corner, come back, and I go, you all right, man? And his elbow's all bloody. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm okay. And I go, do you know what happened? And he's like, oh, I just fell over. And I go, well, it's not, you don't look good, man. You need some help. And he goes, oh, I live, like a mile up the road. I'm just walking. I always walk every morning. He's like, I haven't fell before. And I go, but something's going on, man. He goes, oh, I had a stroke 6 months ago and it paralyzed the right side of my body. So I'm just trying to get out. He went to Walgreens. So I'm like, okay. He's like, just help me up. I'll walk back. I'm like, dude, you're not walking back. And like, you don't remember falling? He's like, no. I'm like, dude, how about I give you a ride?
Yeah.
And so I go, he can't get up. Like literally can't get up because his body won't work. So I help him up. Shirt ruined. Just blood all over. But he's getting up like this. Elbow in the face,
why you
blood.
do it to me, though?
Yeah. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so we get him up. And then I go, man, I gotta be honest, I think we should call the cops. I think we should call the ambulance, man, so you can get checked out because this isn't normal. And he's from London. He goes, do not do that. Don't do that. Do not, nobody call the cops.
Yeah, I'm a criminal.
And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I thought that was a alarm. I'm like, okay. And so I'm trying to help him up. And then a doctor who lives around the area pulls up and he goes, hey, is he okay? I go, and he goes, yes. And I look at the doctor like this and he goes, what happened? He goes, I was walking fun. He goes, I see him all the time. This is his route. And I go, yeah, I get that's his route, but I'm telling you.
He was obese?
He's bigger
Crazy.
dude.
Oh, really?
I go, he's not doing well, man. And he goes, I'll be fine. Just leave him. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with people? So I go, dude, I'm going to give you a ride back to your house. So Justin's like, damn, man. I go, dude, just scoot over. We'll put him in like that. Because he can't really move. He's like this, paws like this. But as we're doing that, someone else driving by called the cops. So then I hear sirens like a motherfucker. Ambulance, fire, and we're supposed to go to lunch. Everyone's starving. I thought it'd be a quick ordeal, help them up, keep going. Well, no, Brendan. 2 hours later, because cops blocked us in, ambulance shut down the street, fucking fire, fire. And I'm like, oh, this is a whole scene. And then the guy looks at me while I'm helping out and goes, thanks, man. But I can tell he's not genuine. He's like, thanks, man. I don't want to make a big deal of this. I'm going to be here all day. I went, oh, I thought I was helping.
You might have saved his life.
I was like, I thought I was helping. But so then the ambulance comes and he refuses their help.
Yeah.
And the cop goes, this happens, man. He's alarmed by by all this. And then I go, all right, well, I'm going to give him a ride. And he goes, we'll follow you just in case. And I'm talking to the cops. All the cops came to the show, right? They all come to the show. But I go drop him off and I go, I was hoping to be like, hey, thanks a lot, man. He goes, all right, yeah. You can tell he's annoyed because all the cops and ambulance came. And he goes, hey, did you by any chance find my Apple earbud? I go, no, where would I find Apple earbud? He goes, I dropped it back there. You mind going back there looking for it for me? I want to be like, hey, Bubba. Hey, dude. My entire day has been fucking ruined now, man. I'm not going back.
Looking in the grass.
The shirt you always wear, the white one, ruined.
Yeah.
And blood all over it.
Oh,
I have blood all over. I'm the only one with blood all over.
And now you're picking through the grass because you have to look. You kind of have to.
Wait, you went and looked?
No, the cop. I was like, I guess, man. And Jay goes, man, fuck this. And then the cop goes, dude, we'll handle it. You've done enough. So the cops went back and looked. And then when the cops came to the show that night, they're like, we never found it, dude. He lost his fucking earbuds.
Yeah.
I saw a guy in college.
That's scary, though.
I saw a huge guy die right on the, in the big quad in American. He just was walking and he had a sub sandwich. I never forgot. He had a big
6
sub
inch?
in his hand. And he was probably 45, maybe 50. And just fucking, bop, same thing.
In New York?
Boom, fell over in Washington, D.C. Fell over on his back, dead. And I remember just going.
You didn't try to do anything?
Usually I would try, but somebody jumped on him right away and started helping him. Then another person started helping him. And then the guy started trying to do.
Ooh,
shit.
And I've never just seeing him dead with that giant sub sandwich there. And I remember going, I'm not going to eat subs anymore. Like I saw the bologna.
Yeah, like,
and I was like, maybe that's a bad idea. I don't know.
As we're pulling up, Jake goes, what the fuck are you going to do? I go, I don't know, do something. And then I
Gotta
go,
help him.
And then I go, I know CPR. So when you say stuff like that,
Yeah.
Now, did I take a class for CPR? Yeah, I did.
Me too.
Was it 15 years ago? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Do I kind of know what I'm doing? Yeah.
Yeah.
But doing CPR, you can't kind of figure it out.
No.
You kind of got to know.
Do you know what the new
It
thing
changes.
is?
It changes up all the time.
But do you know what the new thing with CPR?
I know the basics.
So tell me how you would do CPR. Typically.
Well, you listen for a breath first, and then you would. I think you blow and you cover their nose and blow
Yeah.
into their mouth,
Okay.
and then you do the pumps.
So now they say don't blow in the mouth anymore. Now all you do is you just keep.
The pressure.
Yeah,
Yep.
one.
Now here's the problem,
Two.
Daddy. Here's the problem. Now what you're doing this on the sternum. You're doing it on the
Yeah.
sternum, right?
Yeah,
You do like
you're-
that.
yeah.
Remember, you're breaking ribs,
You could.
and your
be.
boy's thick.
Could be.
Yeah,
You're
they
thick.
do it all the time. Now they have a machine that does it.
Really?
Humans don't do it anymore.
Wow.
They have a machine that they just put over your chest and it goes.
Damn.
Really?
Sick, yeah. Yeah,
haven't seen that.
yeah, it's sick.
That keeps your heart pumping. You want to keep blood flowing because
Now-
apparently the oxygen.
Oh, once
Yeah,
the blood.
I had to
yeah,
take it
you're fucked.
when I worked at the daycare.
Yeah, that's the machine right there. It's like $12,000. Now here's the problem. When I did CPR class, not those, Chin. Those are sad. Obviously not those though, huh? See that one for see the
No,
one
I
for
clicked
12,
on it.
That one.
look
It
at
takes you
that.
somewhere
Oh,
else.
shit.
It takes
Yeah,
you somewhere else.
That's like that thing for your muscles.
But you just hit it and it goes to
There it
work.
is.
How legit is
Wow.
that?
Damn.
Now would that guy fit in that? No. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But the thing is when I was
It
getting
probably expands.
yeah, you would think, or you just like
You got to get it under him though. You see that? You're not getting him.
No,
under.
you need all the power. I bet you can move it out.
I'm not carrying that around. That's the
Like quick, the machine.
get the machine.
No, but here's the thing. When I was doing CPR class, so they teach you, the mouth and the chest, but then they teach you the Heimlich. And so I didn't know anybody. Everybody pairs up, and then they're like, "Oh, you're gonna pair up with Sarah." I'm like, "Where the fuck's Sarah?" Well, Sarah was about 400 pounds,
That's tough.
and they're like, "Oh, go ahead and get behind." And like, "Oh, this," and the teacher goes, "This would be good because you're a bigger guy." I'm like, "Dude, I'm telling you, I was like."
Yeah.
Fucking,
Yeah.
it wasn't like, oh, dude, if you get a piece of steak down your throat, it's
Gonna be
It's time to
if
go.
somebody doesn't have a 82-inch reach.
no, it's getting
Yeah.
That's some problem.
unless Dwight Howard walks in right now, because I can't. I'm telling you, my fingers are like
That's
this.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
unless fucking Anthony Davis is giving you the Heimlich, I can't. Do
I
it.
saved a woman's life and a dog's life that way. My own dog's life, but I saved a woman's life in a restaurant while on a date, and she was an older woman. Got behind her, she was choking. She did the same. She went, and her friend, who's actually a famous actress, Olympia Dukakis, goes, "Cat, are you okay?" And I go, "Is she choking?" But I'd saved my dog like 6 months before this way. I go, "Is she choking?" She goes, I jump over I'm on a date. I jump over the thing. I get in there, bop. And she went "Bah!" like that, and I saved her.
What was it?
And the restaurant gave me
What was it?
I'll give you.
Did they comp your meal?
They didn't comp my meal.
Unreal.
And it was at Il Buco, which is one of my favorite restaurants.
Italian
in New York,
restaurant, right?
One of
Yeah.
the best restaurants, period. And it was, God, this was so long ago.
And they didn't
And I
comp
was
your
talking
fucking
to
meal?
this girl who I ended up dating and living with, but she said, what would you have done if you were on the airplane, the hijacker, and I said,
I would've
I
fought
would
tooth and
never
nail.
I would never say what I do because I have no idea what I do in an emergency.
I guarantee
Yeah.
I wouldn't sit there.
No, I hope not.
Especially now, knowing how it
But
ends.
right then, that happens, and I remember it was Olympia Dukakis because my girlfriend at the time, she was like, "That's my favorite actress." So
Got
I was
it,
like,
yeah.
I
know
bet
it.
you she jumped your bone.
Dude, she called her sister and goes, "I'm
marrying this man.
I'm marrying this man."
This is
She
Captain
couldn't
America.
believe that I was.
Who is she?
And then Olympia Dukakis goes like this. She goes,
Some old actress we don't know.
"Yeah, she won an Oscar for Moonstruck. It doesn't matter. It's my
It
generation."
was 1960.
Oh, okay.
And she looks at me and she goes, "Great actress, great actress." But she looks at me and she goes, "I know."
See, you're new to Brian's stories. I
was thinking.
Nope.
So like.
Yep.
I'm not.
I was thinking.
When it says Dukakis.
Wait.
No,
heard of
different. And they were all older back then.
Yeah,
And
sure.
she looked at me, the best compliment I've ever had in my life. She looked at me and she goes, "You were like a cat. The way you jumped over this table, you were a cat." And she went like this and hugged me. I was like,
And did you go no problem, sweetie? And went back to your
I got
fucking
embarrassed actually.
Caesar
I
salad.
got a little embarrassed. I didn't want to make it a big, but everybody in the restaurant zoomed like that, and then I laughed and they're like, "Hey."
I remember I was choking on some nachos from Taco Bell. You remember just the nacho cheese and the simple
Yeah,
nachos?
yeah.
As a kid, my dad, I would get that and churros, the little churro sticks. And I had that and I was eating it and I was just starving. I was eating it too fast and the chip got stuck in my throat. And so it's me, Jay, and my dad, and we're sitting there in the booth and I'm just like, and my dad goes, "Bren," and he's like, "Bren," and I'm like, "Bren." I was like
shit.
9 or 10. And he goes, "Bren," and then my face started turning blue and I'm like, I'm going like this, and my dad goes, "He's choking," and everybody, it's Taco Bell. They're like, "All right, whatever, man." And so my dad, like he didn't know the Heimlich, so he just took his fucking
big dad
dick
face.
beater,
Yeah.
that big dick beater of a hand,
Yep.
with his fucking
Oh, he's missing a thing.
he's missing that.
a digit.
He's missing this.
I was
one.
wondering why you were doing
No,
this.
yeah.
Yeah,
it's
he's
this
down
one.
2 knucks.
He's down 2.
He's down 2 knucks.
So he's like,
Dude, he took that fucking hand and
Yeah.
just, dude. I was like, oh well, now I have CT for sure,
Yeah.
Papa.
Giving you whiplash.
It worked though.
what did he hit you in the back?
He hit me square in the back as hard as he can.
damn it.
And it worked.
My friend told a story about how he and this girl decided, he and a girl decided to do it. Like they decided, we're gonna make this work. And they'd had this long distance relationship. They broke up and there was tears, and then he called her and they had this come to Jesus moment. They said, "Let's do this.
Let's give this a shot.
Let's give this a shot."
Like a love story.
And she she was late to her flight. She made a meal. She ate, and she
died?
She died.
No.
She did. She ate. She choked on a piece of meat and died at the fucking kitchen table alone in her house.
No.
She was 20 something.
Heartbreak, man.
Yeah,
What
my
is-
friend
what-
told the
what-
story.
what'd you
And he
say
told
she
the
ate?
story to a group of us, and he said, the point is, take your time in life. I was like, I don't like this story, man. I don't like the stories.
I bet your friend was so fired up. He's like, we're really doing this. Here's the shot. She's like, cool. Let me just make this roast beef sandwich. I'll be right there.
Yeah, how about my other buddy? My other buddy's dying of pancreatic cancer, right? And there's a terrible story where his buddy, his childhood friend, his son and he are in the water in Acapulco.
Yeah.
And a boat's coming, and this guy has his son, and he throws his little son, out of the way, and the boat kills him, right? But he did this heroic thing and saved his son.
Yeah.
Terrible story. But my friend's dying of pancreatic cancer, and in the obituary, they write, like, it was such an honor to him. He loved Sam, and he mentioned how much he loved his friend. Meaning it was like a tribute to also the fact that you're not gonna,
not gonna-
spend-
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause you're not gonna
And
make
my
it.
buddy, but we did a podcast about it. My buddy goes, "Do you know how that feels when you're mentioned in your friend's obituary?
Like you're going
it's
too.
so obvious.
Like,
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
like basically it was like, see you soon,
Yeah,
dude.
dead a month later, by the way.
Yeah.
my friend. Yeah.
Oh,
dead
wow.
a month later. And how about me? When your friend's dying like that, I was like, "You're gonna beat this, dude."
Oh,
That's what we do.
fuck. It is. Well, one thing I do
Pancreatic
hear, you know your restaurants. That's what Brendan was telling me.
Yeah.
He says
He made me a
he knows his
Like, you know,
food
we're on a road.
really, really good.
When we're on the road, and I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because of him now.
Yeah.
You know them all.
We know our
Once
food.
you learn the difference, it's
Yes.
like anything else in life. Most people do this. They go, that's just like that. It's very easy to say that's just like that.
Yeah.
What's difficult is understanding the difference. It's called cultivating your senses, your taste, your ideas, right? Like, it's
Yeah.
important to know the difference between things because
Like, we'll go into a restaurant and we won't know the restaurant. I'm like, yeah, it's a lot of stars on Yelp. And Brian, I'll see Brian like this, look at the kitchen, and go, let's get out of here.
yeah.
You can
I'm
scope
like,
it like
really?
that.
He's like,
See the
that
bread,
kitchen's not right.
I see the little details because details make all the difference. So if I see that the bread is shitty, or I see the baskets that they're doing, or I see that nobody's taking time, but if I see somebody took the time with chalk to and there are all these little details in a
menu
coffee
and shit.
shop, I go,
Oh,
somebody cares.
it's more than just the
If
food.
you care enough about those little details, you care about the food. There are little things like
Damn.
that you see, and you go,
I wish
Hey,
I- I
was
went to
he
one where-
near JT Wings? Is that club out by there?
JT's is he's a little bit of a stretch from JT's.
Best chicken wings you ever had.
Best
in your
chicken.
life?
But do you like chicken wings? Do you like? I don't.
I'll
Yeah,
eat-
what do you
if
like to
it's-
eat?
If it's good, I'll do that. But if
These
like,
are the best you'll
you
ever
could just
have.
little
Yeah.
details. Like if they have lemonade in a coffee shop and they're taking mint sprigs
Yeah, I
Yeah.
dig
and
that.
breaking them off and putting in there, everything's good.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of JT's, my friend, her friend is the I think owner or boss or something like that of JT's, and they want to send us some.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
That's nice.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Although
I
do
know.
they keep?
I could use
they
it for the
keep
fights
from
this
that
weekend.
distance?
You
Yeah.
use it
Are they? Can they overnight it? Or?
Yeah, I don't know how we
think
would
you
get
want
it.
to overnight.
Did they just
chicken wings.
overnight the sauce?
Yeah, well, yeah.
You can like Gold Belly. They do that all the time.
What's Gold Belly?
Gold Belly is that website where you can order food from across the country. They'll ship it over to you overnight.
No.
Yeah.
I know you can do pizza,
I did that
but they
for
send it
Key Lime
frozen.
for Stevie's birthday.
You overnight key lime.
So will they probably
Yeah.
send the wings, that way?
Because they
and
can
then-
send it frozen.
and
You
then
can
try
air
it,
fry
and
it.
then
and
you
all
put 'em in
that.
the
your girl
oven.
could probably
I just
Swing
feel
'em
like
up.
pizza and stuff like that's got to come out of the oven.
got to come out of the oven.
I think so, man. Now I'm getting hungry too.
Damn,
See,
Gold Belly,
dude,
you can do it from all
Let
over.
me tell you something.
Yeah.
Philly, I think, they have great food in general.
Yeah, that's
I just thought
that's
it- I
well
just thought
known.
it was great.
That's well known, dog.
Is it?
Yeah,
I said I'd never been there. You better chill.
I know. That's what I'm telling you, though.
Oh, it
They
is.
have great food. Yeah, Philly's
I don't
great.
even. I'm trying. It's fucked up. I watched that documentary, not dumb, Seaspiracy on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I watched it too.
What?
Yeah,
Did
and
it-
now I'm not eating
What is your thoughts
seafood.
on it?
I
I'm
heard
not-
they were being a bit
You know what the
facetious.
Exxon Valdez, that oil spill, 3 months
Yeah,
ago?
yeah.
That in 3 months, that didn't kill as many fish or wildlife as 1 day of fishing. 4.6 million fishing boats out there. You know when they say dolphins save tuna?
Yeah.
That means zero. That just means the captain, nobody's out there. The captain goes,
No,
yeah, we didn't
there's
kill
no
any- we didn't kill any
regulations.
dolphins."
So wait,
Yeah.
what? Yeah, what? Okay, it's basically
Thousands of
saying
seals, thousands of sharks, thousands of porpoises killed every day, all the time, because we become so efficient at catching.
Hey, B, this is cool. I'm glad you watched that documentary. Hey, how long do you think you're not going to eat fish? I'll give it 3 days.
That's the
Before you go to, so yeah, New York restaurant, that Brazzini or whatever the fucking called.
Yeah, I know. You know what? I got
The fish are already dead. It's already dead. I didn't do it.
That's like Ben Franklin. You remember Ben Franklin was a vegetarian,
Yeah.
and he's on a boat on his way to England, and he's like they're cooking cod and with butter, and he's like, Jesus fucking Christ, I'll take another one of those biscuits, I guess, and get scurvy. He's like, fuck, it's so good. He's like, he's freaking out. He's like, that looks so good. And then he sees they open one of the fish, and a bunch of other fish fall out of it, and he goes, hold on, those fish are eating fish.
That's what they do.
If I eat a fish, I'm saving fish.
Yes.
And he goes, I'll have cod.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Right,
fuck that.
delicious.
If I eat fish, I'm saving fish.
So you're not gonna stop eating fish?
It's gonna
Get
last.
the fuck
It's gonna be
out.
3
I mean,
days. It might be 3 weeks.
I just
3
don't
days.
think it's good that they catch fish.
No,
that
it's a
kill
bummer. You
seals
watch
and
any of that shit,
dolphins
it's
and
terrible.
sharks
So
on
they're
there.
so they're killing seals and dolphins just to get to the
Dude,
fish.
there are areas.
Is that what you're saying?
There are areas, and and the trawlers that drag the bottom of the ocean. There are
Yeah.
areas in the Atlantic and the Pacific that are as barren as a desert, and they cover the size of Western Europe. It's crazy.
You know how big the ocean is, though, Papa?
It's big, but it's getting to a point.
Yeah, it's getting bad.
Where we are literally at a point.
Well,
Where
they say they
So you
don't.
know why-
Don't they say ahi tuna is really fucked?
Yeah, well,
because the Japanese are just.
Oh, forget it. But you know why? It's
All
the
tunas
Chinese.
usually,
It's the
especially
Chinese.
Toro now.
It's also the Chinese. But it's also run by criminal gangs now. But you know why
fish?
all the
Yeah.
oh, it's so expensive.
The
Do you know why? Like one bluefin tuna can cost $20,000, $30,000, $40,000.
yeah, at least.
When you know all the coral that's dying, it's not global warming. They think it's because the fish are being killed. Because when the fish eat, they excrete stuff, and the coral eats that.
Oh, wow.
But when you kill all the fish, all the coral dies. It's getting bad. So
I gotta watch this.
Or not.
yeah.
What? You don't
Well,
think I want
It
to watch
would
it?
make you sad, and also don't. I'm sure.
But
don't
also, I
don't
don't-
get me wrong. I'm sure it's terrible. Remember, any of these documentaries have an agenda. All of them have an agenda.
Also, I don't
But
eat
it
fish
is
heavy
true.
or
Yeah.
fish at all, really.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, but I do.
I'm sure it's bad, but they all have an agenda.
Overfishing has been a big problem
for
a long
sure.
time. So
The doc I watched this weekend was the Sons of Sam.
Oh, I saw that on Netflix.
You watched it?
No, I didn't watch it.
Ooh,
that
it's good.
about?
You know Son of Sam, the
Yeah.
New York serial killer?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It goes into how fucked the New York Police Department did that because, it's called Sons of Sams because they figured out now over time and with technology, there was way more Sons of Sams. There was a whole group. It just wasn't David Berkowitz killing everybody. He had a whole team. There was like these witch, like Satan worshippers.
is that true though?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, and one guy committed suicide. The other one actually is serving time. Like
Really?
there's multiple killers, because they were trying to figure it out because they caught him. Someone snitched on him. They caught him, and the New York Police Department, because New York was so scared, they just wanted to be like, "Yep, it's done with. You don't have to be scared anymore." But the other detectives and reporters that were like, "This doesn't make sense."
They
man."
put it all on him.
They put it all on him, but then the reporters following it were like, but the sketches, like they're saying, like you kept saying he's wearing wigs and stuff because one person's like, yeah, he's curly here, yeah, he's straight here, yeah, he has this here, yeah, he's a shaved head, and they're like, oh, it's just David Berkowitz wearing different wigs. But then when they would talk to the people who would actually see the shooters in New York, it didn't match up with him, and then they figured out he's part of this cult.
He was just a fucking piece of shit psychopath. Just like what was the agenda? Just like he would shoot people, right? Just
He would
come
shoot
up-
people, but Son of Sam. So there's actual Son of Sam. This guy Sam,
Yeah.
who would beat his son and him, and that son they found out was one of the main ones doing a lot of the killing, and he was actually the son of this guy named Sam.
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
He's not alive, no. And the Son of Sam guy, because whoever would snitch on the group and who was going to give it away, they would take out. So people from the group moved or just left because they found out that this group would kill him off. So the Son of Sam left. I think he was in Arizona or some shit like that. And he found out they're coming after him. And they said, if you don't kill yourself, we're going to kill your family, your kids, and your wife. So he just took his own life.
Which one?
The actual Son of Sam.
David Berkowitz.
No. He's not the real Son of Sam. There's a real son of the guy who's the actual born son of this guy Sam. Son of Sam's is a group.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's fascinating.
Jesus.
It even connects to it even connects to Charles Manson.
And he died. How did
This
he
shit?
die?
The Son of Sam's connect to Charles Manson because they're all going off this one book. This guy where they started in England. They're all learning off that.
So
Wait, is
was
he dead? It
obviously-
doesn't
he was
say he's
obviously
dead.
fucking crazy.
Is he dead or no?
No.
Chen?
I
Didn't
don't
look
think
like
he
it.
is.
He's just born. 67 years old.
67?
Yeah.
still doing the damn thing in New York then. But he stopped communicating with the police because he goes, if I keep talking to you, they're gonna kill my dad. And he's like, I'm already here. I'm fucked.
So he was Italian? It says
Yeah,
full name Richard
Falco?
David Falco. Why would he Berkowitz? Maybe he took his mother's name or something. Now that guy looks like his dad next to him. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's still alive.
Killing
Do they have
spree.
like an
He was
updated
obviously
picture of him?
fucking crazy. He's just crazy,
They have
man.
an updated picture of him?
Yeah, the whole thing was they're all weird.
Did he kill?
Remember a violent satanic cult?
Who did he kill anyway? Did he kill just different? Was it a specific kind of person, like women, men?
They killed a number of women. They killed a number of couples too. Just random shit.
Oh, that's what he looks like now?
Yeah,
Shit.
it looks like shit.
Fuck.
Wait, it was random. There was no intent behind it. There was all
The
random.
only intent there's one girl who was a member of a Catholic church, and somehow she would try and convert people to be Catholic, and she stumbled upon this group and was trying to convert some of the group members to be Catholic and was saying how bad what they're doing, and she's the only one they sought out, and I forget where it was at, in a church. It was in Stanford. In a church. She was in a church, and they murdered her in the church. Like horrible killing in the church. This was at Stanford. They found because she was like, all right, whatever. Left, went to school at Stanford. They followed her from Idaho because they were based out of Idaho. The Sons of Sam's were, this cult was. They followed her when she got to Stanford and murdered her in this church. Damn. Crazy shit.
Well, I watched The Last Dance doc.
That's been out for
I know.
3 years, dog.
No.
Michael Jordan could play some ball.
Yeah. It was
He
fascinating.
could play some ball.
It's good, man.
I was all about it.
You didn't know any of that, huh?
No, I didn't know any of that.
How competitive was Jordan?
Oh my God. I
How
loved it
rough
though.
was the NBA?
I know.
Oh,
It's such a different
Like
game.
even Jordan was
Such
getting
a different game.
fucked
Getting
up.
knocked to the ground, beat up.
yeah. Like straight up, like hard fouls.
There's no
The
one
NBA
like
is
that
so
guy.
soft.
There's no
now.
one like that.
NBA is so
No,
soft.
there's no one like
Why?
that.
Why do they make it that way? Just because
Points protect their assets.
Yeah, that's
like
why
watching
there's such high scoring. Like people are getting like 130.
The defense, they don't
yeah.
want to foul. You can't play hard ball anymore.
Yeah.
There's no bruisers. There's no like.
What I loved about him is that anytime anyone like said anything about him or he felt like disrespected by them, he next game he'd be like, all right,
He was super petty.
all right, bet.
But there was a thing going around the league where there's a new rookie. I forget what team he was on. There's this
On
rookie.
the Jets.
I don't think this was on this. I don't think it was in this doc. Someone was telling this story about Jordan. I think it was Jalen Rose. But there's this young rookie came in the league, and this other guy was guarding Jordan, and this young rookie kept talking shit to Jordan. And I think it was Isaiah Ryder. So it was for the Trailblazers. Looked over and he goes, "Dude, you don't have to guard him. Don't fire him up, man. Be cool." Because Jordan was having like a slow game. He had like 12 points in the first
Don't make
half.
him mad.
He had 12 points in the first second quarter, and he wasn't like he's just coasting. And then that young buck started talking shit to him, and Isaiah Ryder was like, "Dude, you don't have to guard him. I do. Everybody knows don't talk shit to Jordan, man. Like,
Yeah.
that's the unspoken rule." Dude, this kid kept talking shit to him. He scored like 50 points the second half.
Oh yeah,
Just
I
went
don't
off.
think they talked.
And then
about
looked
that.
at the kid and was like, and I guess he walked back. Kid was like, "Now you'll learn to shut the fuck up." And everyone was like, "Jesus Christ."
Apparently
you knew
he
not to
beat
fire
you,
him.
But
you
I love that though. I love that about him. That it was just like,
They said if social media was around when he was around, we wouldn't look at him the same because he was a notorious asshole.
My buddy's
Notorious
his caddy.
asshole.
Is his caddy, and my buddy said, like, if you put money down, he always delivers. And my buddy played on the tour, so he spots some points. But he said, and I've heard a number of professional golfers, real golfers, said his short game is as good as anybody on the tours. It's his long game. Golf is a thing,
Yeah.
But he said, how do you always do that without choking? And he goes, fundamentals. I just go back to the fundamentals.
He's a beast. Hey kids, if you're out there, you got a fam, you're stressed, you need food, man. You need good food, but you don't feel like cooking. All right, I got you covered. You got to get with Grubhub. They have all the food that you love from your favorite local restaurants, all right? They got you covered. Take a break from cooking, all right? Take a break from cooking. Order the food you love from your favorite restaurants with Grubhub, all right? Or you can pick it up, try something new. We got you covered, man. Family friendly. There's a variety of choices so you can provide for the family. Get the food you love with the perks from Grubhub. Grub what you love. Segura said this. Segura was on Rogan. He's telling this Jordan story where he'll play so if the three of us are playing, Jordan will only bet. He won't just play to play.
Yeah.
There's always money on line.
Yeah.
So he'll know how much money you make. So he'll go, oh, whatever, you're making $1 million a year. He says, I'll bet you 100,000. You're making $5 million a year. I'll bet you 200,000. So he based of what your income
wants
is.
the stakes.
And then,
Really?
Segura was saying he beat this guy. And it was like 70 G's. And it's not like, get it to me when you can. He was like, dude, where's my money? And the guy's like, I'll get it to you. He's like, no. I need it by tomorrow at 9 a.m., dude. Where the fuck's my money? The guy's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he wants that money. He wants
Beast.
your money. In
They
your
don't mention
pocket
this
in
in the
his
doc.
Beast.
I don't think you become that insanely good without being a little bit off in that sense.
Yeah, his
close one to
his
him was-
work ethic was insane. Like when he was
Insane.
filming Space Jam, he had other players in the league come out, and so when he would be on a 12-hour day of set, for Space Jam, then they would play like 3 hours of basketball.
Of the who's who would be
Dude,
there.
Yeah.
Canelo
yeah.
Alvarez is that way. He's obsessed. Like they say, he's just always in the gym.
Oh,
And you
really?
can see it.
Yeah.
It's like Andy Ruiz was training with those guys, and he goes, I mean, he lost 50 pounds. He's like, I'm with these dudes.
He
And
needed
it's a
to.
whole different discipline.
Yeah.
The only one close to Jordan, like mindset, would have been Kobe.
Yes.
Oh, Kobe was ruthless.
Yeah.
But Kobe also like
Learned
said
from Jordan was
he
his
said I
hero,
learned
yeah.
from him.
He
He
had that.
called Jordan apparently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he said
For
he would
sure.
call him up.
At
Yeah.
2 a.m. Like,
Yeah.
hey man, I'm thinking about like.
And then Kobe would be mean to you, like if Dwight Howard and Kobe didn't get along because Dwight thought he was lazy.
Sorry.
You're fired. Yeah, Kobe like with Dwight Howard, like he wasn't playing well, like he was in a rut, and then Kobe would be at the gym at like 4 a.m, and then Dwight would get there at the regular time like 7. He'd be like, "What are you doing, man?" And he would
did,
just
apparently.
treat him like shit. He'd bully him basically.
He called up a player.
Jordan went hard on people too. That
He
fight with
fought
him and
you. He
Steve
punched Steve Kerr in the face.
Yeah.
He said to his coach, I'm not playing with, when Jeremy Lin was playing with him, and Lin, he just felt like wasn't showing up. He goes, I'm not getting on the court with him. I don't want to play with him. And then he called like
Kobe?
Kobe. And then he called like one of his teammates who I sat next to on the plane, and he was like, I don't want to play with him, man. 4 a.m. He's like, what? He goes, I don't want him on the team. He's here just talking to him.
Really?
He would take everything personally.
But I mean, do you guys think that's like mean, or is it, they just have a different competitive edge? I mean, that's
If you're that good, I'm gonna listen.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like
If you're that, but if
I
you're
felt
just
like they
if
could
you're
both
just a
back it up.
guy, then dude, get the fuck out of here.
Winning
Like
is
if-
everything.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't
Like
think
if
it's
Bill
like,
Paxton was like, I don't want to play with Dennis Rodman. I don't like that, but maybe you better shut the fuck up
Yeah,
and learn
play
to
your
play with him.
position.
But if it's Jordan or Kobe or once in a generation talent, I'm gonna
Champion.
listen.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Extreme-
because some
they're
people were like
extreme winners.
made it seem like I mean he was being mean or whatever, but it's like he could back it up.
They're extreme winners. Though. Like winning is everything, and losing is the worst thing. Bill Parcells was that way apparently. Like I think his ex-wife was talking about it. Like when he would lose, it was like he felt like there was bile in his throat. Like he couldn't, like literally physically, he would get sick. Like,
Damn.
It's like
Some people are just, I mean, they're just, so ultra competitive. Even
Yeah.
it sounds like exhausting to be Jordan's friend. Like even if you got a girl over him,
he may not have friends. Like it depends on what
I
you mean
don't.
by
Yeah,
a friend.
yeah,
right? Like,
yeah.
He probably just kicks it with his kids.
I don't know.
I don't know
if
that.
those- I don't know if those
Think about
people-
that's your dad.
Yeah.
Be exhausting.
I was like, damn, calm
Like, Dad,
down,
I
bro."
don't have money to pay you.
Right,
I've lost my
Dad,
allowance.
chill, man. You pay me.
All
Because they work for him, right?
All his kids work for the
Yeah.
Jordan brand.
They do?
All of
Yeah.
them.
Wow.
do. He does. What else are you gonna do?
A guy like that, though, his family is probably his. Like that's
Yeah.
part of the competition. That's part of like, there's us and them.
Well, but also you can't. If you marry Michael Jordan, have kids with him, that's like being upset. You buy a pit bull and it's aggressive. Like you signed up. You married fucking Michael
Jordan.
Like, he's
If you
Did his
own,
kids
if
try
you
to play
own
or
a
anything?
Jaguar,
Yeah.
it's not going to be a pet like a dog. It's
no.
a Jaguar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his kid played at I think Florida Atlantic, FIU. I think Florida.
Oh, that was it. He just did college.
wasn't very good. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I wonder how
Michael
he would.
Jordan.
Yeah, I wonder how he would be. Like, did he try to coach or anything like that?
Who Jordan?
Yeah.
He owns
He owns-
the
he owns-
Bobcats.
I know that,
And
but
he's
he
not
doesn't.
a great
He doesn't.
owner, right? He's,
No, it's too competitive.
yeah.
Like they drafted Kwame Brown, and and Jordan vouched for him, and then saw he wasn't very good. And I guess the guy said something to Jordan. Jordan was 50 at the time, and this was his first day. And Jordan goes, "Hey, let's play 1-on-1." The kid's like, "Dude, you don't want to do this." And Jordan's like, "Yeah, I do." He beat him so bad. They said his confidence was he was a bust. His
Kwame's?
confidence he never came back because
Really?
Jordan destroyed him 1-on-1.
At
Destroyed him.
50?
At 50, he was up in the office in his suit and was like, "Oh, this is the kid I vouched for, dude. Let's play 1-on-1," and beat him so bad that the kid was like, "Oh, fuck."
Get in your kitchen. Gets in your kitchen because you always leave one window open in your house. Everybody thinks they got all the windows closed in their house. You find that one window's got a little
Like
that.
the Night Stalker.
Just a little bit like that.
Just a
Or it's a
little
little
inch.
loose and the
Yeah.
lock's a little compromised. And he pop, and then now he's in your kitchen and he's moving shit around and you hear clanging and now you can't do it. That's what he does. You can't. Your house ain't locked up to that degree, dude.
That's an exact quote from the Night Stalker.
That's right.
Is it really?
Yes.
No,
Oh,
Well, that's exactly what he. No, I'm telling you, that's
he's a
exactly what
Night
he.
Stalker.
Night Stalker said the exact same.
There's always a way.
I wish you wouldn't quote
into your
him.
house.
I wish you wouldn't quote him.
Right,
He's a
but
bad person, but
when
that's
it comes
fine.
to
Hey, I thought his baseball career was pretty interesting too.
Jordan's.
never did an interview with Sports Illustrated again after they said his Michael
Oh,
Jordan embarrassing
yeah.
in baseball.
Yep.
And the baseball players said nobody worked like him. Nobody worked that hard. I mean,
Yeah, that's what
Plus,
they were
for
saying.
him not playing since high school and going like he wasn't awful.
That's what they were saying.
And here's the other thing: neither was Tim Tebow, dude. Also, never played college.
Tebow was pretty good.
Yes, and now Tebow's getting a tryout with the Jacksonville Jaguars at tight end.
He signed it.
tight end.
They signed him.
They signed him, yeah.
They signed him.
'Cause You know, Urban Meyers is the coach, and that him and Timmy are super close, and they're also next door neighbors.
Oh, and Timmy wants to play still.
How old is he? He's pretty younger, yeah.
He's gonna be older for he has to be. I
As a
think I'm
tight
2
end.
years older than him.
Now, would
2 years.
they use him as a? Are there?
He's 33,
plays,
so-
are there plays where he
he's
drops back and throws the ball or no?
same age pretty much.
No, don't ask that question ever
Okay.
again.
Okay.
Your
Now-
tight end dropping back throwing the ball? No, but no.
A flea
But
flicker.
No, but
Wouldn't
no.
you do a flea flicker?
Nope.
You
Now you
go-
could use like a wildcat package on goal
what I
line or
mean.
something with him, but he wouldn't play tight end. He'd go over to quarterback.
Oh.
You could do a shift where
And
the
he
starting
runs it in?
quarterback, or he does the jump pass.
He's a giant man, so I would imagine he catching balls for him. I don't know what his hands are like.
Great hands. Tim's
Great
a,
hands.
Tim's
He's an
a
athlete.
fucking athlete.
Yes.
Oh, and you want to talk about a savage, like
Yeah.
mentally?
Tough as shit.
Mentally, there's
Can't
no one-
phase him.
Dude.
And every bit of
You know how much scrutiny he gets and shit he gets?
speed.
Doesn't
No one can
give
fuck with
a
him.
fuck.
How old is he now?
33.
Not terrible.
Not terrible.
Is that like the average age for a
It's not.
tight end?
It's not like he's not like 36. Like
Yeah.
he in probably 2 years left,
2 years.
especially at tight end.
How old is Gronk? He's still playing, right? Tight end.
Yeah. Gronk is.
He's like older.
Really?
I'd say like
probably.
36.
There's no reason why he can't
Tim,
play really well.
Timmy?
I'm fascinated to see that. Will he start?
I doubt it.
Because
But he'll
tight end
play.
does a lot of blocking too, right?
Just depends what you are.
Yeah.
There's blocking tight ends, there's receiving tight ends, there's tight ends.
So
that
he
are good
must
at
he
it.
must be working out a lot and stuff and just staying.
He always
active,
works out, dude.
right?
Always.
Yeah.
He's a monster. His dude. There's not a harder worker in the room.
And you guys
Ever.
are friends with him, right?
Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah.
He's a fucking
He's a great guy,
monster.
man.
Great guy.
He's a
You
great
did
guy.
his charity show.
Yeah, he's a
Yep,
great guy.
He bombed.
And you killed it,
I
right?
had very good. I had a
Literally
really
killed
good. Yeah, I didn't do well, but I had an amazing talk with him. He about religion and sort of. But he's very, very articulate on that subject. Like he's very grounded in his faith, but he can
Yeah.
back it up.
Well, think about it.
A lot of
Everyone
things.
questions him. Since he's been a kid, everybody
Yeah.
questions his faith. So if you
They thought it was like false or something?
no, it's just if you're that balls deep in religion, I do it to my father-in-law all the time. He grew up super Catholic, and on Easter, me and him got into it. Not in a bad way, but if you're gonna
Just
question,
having that discussion.
yeah,
Tim can
but
back it up
if you're
with
gonna question
logic.
someone on their faith, you better have some legit points.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Because if you go with the basic shit, it's like making fun of David Foster for being fat. He's been fat his entire life.
Yeah.
He roasts people for a living. So if
David
you're
who?
David Lucas.
Oh, I was like, who's David Foster?
David
Yeah,
Lucas.
David Lucas.
So if you're gonna roast David Lucas, you gotta have something else.
You gotta have something. Yeah.
So if you're gonna question Tim's faith, he's heard it all.
He's heard it all.
and he's ready to go.
Yeah.
It's like a heckler.
But
Like
he's-
if you heckle Rogan or Bryan or fucking Dane Cook, dude, you think saying you're
Yeah.
not funny is gonna work?
Yeah.
You don't think they've heard that from day one, growing up in Boston?
Yeah.
So you better come up with something original, otherwise you can get annihilated.
But it seems like, I mean, just from being an outsider, it seems like he just keeps his religion like pretty much like it's his thing.
Yeah,
He
it's a
holds on
quiet
to it.
faith.
It's not like it's not.
No.
He's not pushing it on anyone.
I wouldn't say
he'll
that.
Talk, he'll
I
talk
wouldn't
to you
say
about
that.
Jesus if
Really?
he's making a speech or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. I used to go to,
Well,
I used to go to Bible study with
What do
him.
you mean?
I used to go to Bible study with
He
him.
probably just casually invited you, though. It probably wasn't like, Brendan, you need to do
Brendan
this.
didn't want to disappoint him, so Brendan probably, I can just see him going, yeah.
I showed up every Wednesday. I showed
Really?
up I stopped going because I talked to the pastor and I said, I said, yeah, I'm listening to you guys talk. And it was basically networking. It was all these famous people. I was like, this doesn't feel right,
Yeah.
man.
So what-
and
are
then,
you-
and then I said, so you were talking about today, because they always have like, there's always a theme every Wednesday. And we do at the Beverly Hills Hotel. And we got done. I asked the pastor, I said, so like my dad and brother don't believe in God. What happens to them? He goes, hopefully they do, man. Otherwise they're going to hell. I was like, that can't be right. They're great people. They're nice people. So what happens to the people that don't have the opportunity to learn about Catholic or Christianity?
See, I believe the only thing I believe is that if you don't believe in Christ,
You're going to hell.
well, if you hold a match and hold your finger in it, and think of your whole body that way for eternity. But that's the only thing I'm saying. Just kidding.
Chappelle thought you were serious.
I know, Brian. You
didn't
got to
get the joke.
realize.
No, Chappelle, I'm not.
You didn't get the
I'm
joke.
not a Christian. I'm not a Christian.
I listen to you so much because you speak so well.
No.
He's smart as shit.
I don't believe that you burn forever
And I'm sitting
in a
here
lake
like,
of
damn.
fire if you don't take
Brian,
Jesus into your heart.
But you're not religious, are you?
I have respect for religion, and I could
Same.
talk to you for a long time about it. But I don't think it's very hard for me to reconcile that I have to be accept that Christ was God and the Messiah, and that everybody else is wrong. That's why. But I think Christianity is it's a very interesting religion in that love thy neighbor, love thy enemy.
There's some great things.
Forgive-
Like
They're
the
rules.
the basic principles of religion is
no matter what religion.
Well, if
they're good.
you get rid of religion, like which we have done, if you get rid of organized religion, see, human beings are religious. They are religious, and they're going to get religious about something like diet, politics, wokeness.
Yeah.
Wokeness is a religion.
Yes.
It's about purity. You purify the ranks. You excommunicate people that are not with you. You find out where they are.
You kick them out of the community.
Kick 'em out of the community. That's what the church did.
Social media.
They're not
YouTube.
pure.
100%.
Whenever you are human beings are when they're obsessed historically with purity, when they're obsessed Wahhabi Islam, which is a form of Islam that's obsessed in a sense with purity, purifying. Anytime you hear anybody talking about we got to get rid of these people over here to make the society perfect.
Don't trust them.
Utopia
Yeah.
doesn't
Do not
exist.
trust them.
Be very careful of those people.
Yeah, those are the people you'll look out for.
Very
which is like there's kind of like a new age of it.
No, because anytime you have an ideology,
new.
which is a sick religion.
yeah, it's kind of
anytime-
just always been.
Anytime you believe you can perfect human beings or society, what you're going to do historically at every turn is you're going to go, these people over here are beyond redemption. They're too old. They're too successful. Their re-education won't work for them.
Yeah.
So we got to get rid of it.
But they've never they've never succeeded at that.
Well, that's
It's a
also what
pile of ash.
but that's
You
also
really
what
think
Hitler
so?
thought.
That's
That's
right.
also what Hitler
That's
thought.
what Pol Pot
This isn't
thought.
new.
Yeah.
That's what Mao Zedong
exactly.
saw.
Yeah.
No, that's what Lenin
And
thought.
it never works out.
Every
in the
communist
history of
revolution
mankind.
did
Yeah.
that. People talk about Castro. Talk to gay people. Talk to the people that were on the margins in Castro's regime. Talk to them. There's countless examples of people like, you guys over here are just inconvenient. We got to move you out of the way.
Yeah.
We got 100 million graves to point to with the communist revolutions. 100 million. So
But it seems like that mob just pretty much takes the online world, if I'm correct.
Well,
mob is dangerous.
you feel that
they're
way.
taking the online world, but then the online world scares the big corporations. Then corporations make changes,
Yeah.
and then that mob goes after Disney. Now Disney has to change the fucking Snow White movie, so that it trickles down.
it's not going to change until sensible people start boycotting, start saying, I'm not buying from that corporation.
well until the movers and
you-
shakers do.
Yeah.
Until the movers go, hold up, this is insane. We got to stop.
That's
this.
exhausting.
We can only get so woke.
Yeah. Yeah, otherwise...
Because
it
the
becomes
prince kissed Snow
Stalin-esque.
White to save her life,
Yeah.
Oh,
and they're saying, well, there's.
Oh, this is a real thing.
Oh yeah. No one's heard this. No one
No.
reads the news.
No.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
They're going after cartoons.
They're going
run out
after
of people
they're going
and
after
they're
Snow White,
cartoons.
saying she was asleep, didn't give the prince consent to kiss her, so they need to get rid of that movie and the ride at Disneyland.
Wow. And people allow it to happen.
Who's allowing? No one can just go. No one's no.
They don't have the guts.
Like people are just scared to say, "Yo, fuck you."
No, they don't
They
have
should.
the balls
Isn't
to.
They should.
necessarily a new thing either, because they did something like this to the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. There was a section where women were being auctioned off,
That's
and they
different,
actually
Kat.
changed it.
That's different.
No, but I'm
We
just saying,
can't
like
have
Disney.
that. Like that makes sense. This is the woke left trying to change everything. Trying to look forward in everything.
Yeah, but they're
like
saying-
auction off women. Like
they're saying
what
fuck
are you
off
doing,
with
You know,
this.
this is insane.
Because then
saying
you can
fuck off,
argue
though.
that you would do that to Beauty, Sleeping Beauty too, because that whole the origins of that in the Grimm's tale is that she was raped and woke up because she gave birth, and they have Sleeping
I mean, we
Beauty.
could go back that old school if you want,
Yeah.
but this ride isn't that Grimm's
But
tale.
the- but
This
okay,
ride is
okay, so
this
you
ride.
do-
They're saying that that prince kissed her without her consent, and they need to get rid of that.
In Grimm's-
but that's not the story that
That's
Disney
wild.
tells.
Grimm's,
Yeah.
if you read Grimm's, the original Cinderella,
Oh, it's
the sisters
insane.
Yeah, it's
cut
terrible.
their toes off.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
They cut their own toes off to fit in that slipper. They're like, let's just lop off these digits.
Or what's the other one? Fucking Hands on Gretel.
Yeah.
Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, that one's
Where
super
she's
dark.
stuffing. She puts them, the kids in a cage,
Dark.
feeds them to get them plump so she can eat them.
Kill them. Yes.
Motto is don't trust strangers.
Yes.
But okay, but it's okay. So the Snow White thing. Then what? What does that? What
It
does that
doesn't
do?
stop.
What did that do?
Nothing will make them happy. It won't stop there.
It's mad.
And so if they start
Like-
tailoring towards that, then it's going to go into everything.
So it seems like these corporations think the online world is like the reality.
Yes, and it's not.
And
It's
you
the
know what I mean?
madness. It's the madness of crowds. Douglas Murray wrote a book called Madness of Crowds. Does a great job of showing you how crazy this is.
I'll read it.
And people have to stand up to it. You have to stand
But
up to
it's the
common
only
sense.
way it's going to happen.
Yeah.
You got to draw a line saying, whoa.
Yeah.
This we agree is bad, but this you
Jordan
guys are
Peterson, they were crying. The publishers, the woke publishers, were crying about having to publish his book. There's nothing extreme about Jordan Peterson, nothing, and they were like crying, and they hadn't even read the book. This is insane.
you know who has balls is Spotify, because so many of the Spotify woke workers in fucking New York are like, he's anti this, Rogan's anti this, and then we said the vaccination thing, like, all right, this is the final straw, you got to kick him off. Spotify said, cool story. Hey, our company's gone up $3 billion since we signed them, and the downloads are the highest we've ever had.
Yeah.
Money
So-
talks. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. So
Money
yeah.
talks.
It's-
But people, ordinary citizens, have to be very conscious when a corporation does bullshit like that and folds to the mob, the mindless mob.
But it's starting to.
We
Like,
have to all
look,
go,
look,
I'm
look,
not-
look
I'm
at the
not buying
NBA.
from
Look
Disney.
at the NBA when they were like, "Oh, we're protesting that shooting," and the main fucking citizens of the U.S. went, "Hold up, have you seen this? Like, this isn't a racist
The woman
thing."
was trying to stab another woman.
Well, that one's different. That was, yeah, I
Which
agree with
one are
that
you
one.
talking-
This is the one where, remember that guy? He was trying to take his kids, and the ex-wife, called the cops, and he had a restraining order against them. And then the cops shot him like several times. Probably didn't need to shoot him so much, but then they protested and didn't play games. Well, America, who watches the NBA, went, "That ain't right, man. Like, what you're dying on this hill for isn't right." So the numbers went.
Good.
So now the NBA has to suffer from
Be a
or
smarter-
LeBron
be a
James
smarter protester.
or LeBron James going, that cop, you're next. All right, well now his jersey sales and everything's, it's no one's watching the games.
Is that what happened?
Yes.
He's been out for 24 games. Huh. He's been out. Is that because of his sore ankle or because
Oh yeah, I'm sure sore ankle.
No, yeah, he got hurt again.
how
Yep.
interesting? That's
He did.
interesting. There was
But he
a
didn't
lot
get
of
hurt?
backlash, man, on that guy.
No, he got so much backlash. He came out and apologized. He was like, I didn't look into it enough. Well, but that's the problem.
Be a smarter,
There's the
be
problem.
a smarter protester.
But
Be fair.
If you're,
Be
but yeah,
fucking
but
fair.
if you're gonna do it and you know nothing about it, if you at least look into it,
Yeah.
because you do narrate how people think. So by you doing that, that makes matters worse. That
like-
divides us even more.
It's like that guy was talking about people who were like, for decriminalizing the border. And I had a border control agent come to my show and talking about how insane it is, showing me video of how fucking nuts that border is. They're letting everybody over. If you're caught smuggling people over, you don't get arrested. You don't get prosecuted. When you are caught over the border, you're released on your own recognizance, and then you have to come back for a court date 2 years later. They're decriminalizing the border. And this guy was like, all these people who are fighting for immigrant rights coming over, they don't speak a word of Spanish. They don't speak a word of Spanish. They don't know anything about that. They don't even do
they
that.
don't know-
It's just easy. to
No one
be
knows
like,
the details. Yeah.
You don't live there. You don't
Yeah.
see what those border control.
So it's just, yeah, you're just saying it's easy
And
to
you're
go
not
on.
paying to have those people come over and deal with all that stuff.
Yeah.
You're just not doing that. It's not responsible. So I guess borders don't mean anything. Borders aren't reasonable. Take the front door off your house.
Yeah.
How about those people do that? But fuck it.
Did you hear that the woke left is trying to start only teaching the positive parts of history in schools now? They want to get rid of like all the bad parts of history,
You
basically.
can't.
Yeah, I know. Like,
Well, you wouldn't have history.
I know. Like they
You gotta
like,
know that stuff.
I don't know where I read it, but like I saw some school. I think it was like some school in Indiana or some weird state that they were trying to like they weren't teaching slavery. Like they weren't teaching any of that shit. They wanted to have a positive reinforcement about how about U.S.'s history.
They can't do it already with
Yeah, they can-
Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
That's
The
actually
Pilgrims.
that might be a backlash to the fact that they're trying also to teach the idea that America was only founded on slavery, only founded on bad things, and they don't look at the genius of James Madison, Alexander Hamilton, and the genius of the political system that they set up.
I doubt you they're teaching that, though, what you're talking about. There's no way.
No, they're not.
No, that's what I'm saying.
There's
They're going to tell you Christopher Columbus discovered this. He was the first one, which we know isn't true. There's all this shit.
Yeah, they didn't teach any of that shit in high school for me, at least.
history.
You go to public school?
History's been pretty whitewashed.
Private.
You went to private school?
Yeah, private Catholic school. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, doggy.
Oh, damn, no, calm down.
Still don't know the difference between Christianity and Catholicism, honestly.
Oh.
Well, we don't.
pretty-
We don't want to get
Protestant.
in. We don't want to get into on here because we don't want to lose all the listeners because they're already bored.
He was ready.
Yeah, no,
You see,
yeah.
Bryan
I'm
was
in
like-
the business of entertainment, and you guys can take this after the show. Jim, what do you got?
You do keep us on a good track there. Brendan keeps us on. I've always kept it on a good track because I'll go deep. And it's
I was like, did you say Judaism?
oh yeah, I heard this was going to happen.
So Elon Musk was on Saturday
funny
Night
on
Live.
I thought he
Some
was
people
funny.
thought he bombed. It really just kind of depends on.
Listen,
Yeah.
he could have put on a Jim Carrey performance, and those people are still going to say he bombed.
Yeah.
Because they don't like him because he's the richest man in the world.
But he went on, and a lot of people were upset about it because Dogecoin went from 70 cents to, I believe, 54 cents. And so it's currently at a dip, and people are blaming Elon Musk for being on Saturday Night Live.
They know that. They knew it
Really?
was going to happen though. Can I watch?
I think
Wait,
it's
did he-
because
did
a
he-
bunch of people thought it was going to go in the other direction and was going to hit $1 and then dip. People were kind of expecting that huge spike and then dump it all.
Did he?
But it
Is
went
he
the other
talking
way.
shit about Dogecoin or something?
No, he's absolutely for Dogecoin.
But he said it was a hustle, right?
Yeah, he said that he wouldn't advise anybody to invest an absurd amount of money into it and that you should invest responsibly. But he also said that Dogecoin is the future. So it's kind of like, it's Elon Musk. You never know.
Damn.
Well, my buddy, Kevin Bay.
Yeah.
Kevin said it. He goes.
Love
He was in Dogecoin, and he's like, it's gonna dip. It's gonna dip. So it was up 74 cents, and he bought it at like 10 cents. And he goes, I'm gonna sell, and
And then buy.
so Elon Musk does Saturday Night Live, and he said to me, he kept saying, he goes, as soon as he's on, it's gonna crash. So you got to sell right before. He said, after my show on Saturday, late show, he goes, fuck! I forgot! Yes, damn it!
That happens with a lot of
Fucking
people.
thing died! It crashed! I knew! I told you! And I was like, sorry, bro. Damn.
I have a
Sorry,
friend
my
that put
comedy's
millions
distracting.
of dollars into it.
Million?
And at its peak, he came out with 15 mil.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and he got
People
out.
do that.
I don't know if he got out or he just kept holding, but he's
15
still
mil now.
Well, it's not 15 mil now, but at the price point you got it at, he still has a bunch of millions
That's
of
good.
dollars in it.
That's cool.
So it really depends on when you got in, how much money you put into it.
You can make some money.
White Mike's doing pretty good with it.
Really?
Why am I?
That's cool.
Yeah.
That sounds like a coin he'd be into.
Oh, yeah.
What else you got, Jen?
So a senator over in Ohio State was on a Zoom call where they were trying to debate about what the rules of distracted driving would be. And while he's on the Zoom call, he is actually in his car driving.
Really?
And they caught him. He
he
made
have,
his
like, a weird
background.
background?
Yeah, his background
He
is
has a
of his
seatbelt.
office, but you could see his seatbelt.
Yeah, he's a seatbelt.
And this was actually live streamed
that's
to a
so
government
weird.
website. So he thought that no one was gonna see it or
So
catch
he had a
it.
backdrop that made
That was his office, and he was in his car. He must have placed his car onto some sort of contraption, but you could see his seatbelt.
Controlling board. You can see Republican
Wait, he
Senator
stopped, though.
Andrew Brenner is sitting in his car parked. But a couple of minutes later, he switches.
Probably had some shit to do, man.
know, right?
Had to pick up kids or some shit. It's so obvious.
belt. Throughout the rest of the meeting, you can see Senator Brenner glancing around and turning the steering wheel. A bit later, he appears to be pressing a button to unmute himself, preparing to speak.
Senator Brenner. No hold.
And then he appears to salute before the final sign-off. But that wasn't where his short zooming while driving journey ended. It's now making national news.
He put that background up because he didn't want you to know.
But he was just listening.
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah,
that.
so
it
that
wasn't
was
bad.
his argument. He was saying that he wasn't
things
necessarily
are
driving
boring.
and being
No, he
distracted
had-
because
he had it-
he used it almost like a
They just wanna
voice.
Fuck you.
Oh, yeah, for the dumbest
Get a
shit.
life. I guess it's dangerous or something.
Yeah.
He was driving from one place to another. He said
He
he
said
had
I was
several
paying
meetings.
attention to the driving and listening to it.
Yeah, because it seems like he placed his phone like on his
Yeah,
dash
like
or
on a
something.
wall
Yeah,
mount.
on the-
You
yeah.
gotta know though. You gotta know you're gonna.
That's
he's-
clearly
he's-
obvious.
He said phone calls for the most part, but on video calls, I'm not paying attention to the video. To me, it's like a phone call. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
They need to chill on homie, man. Let him live his life.
I can't believe people qualify that as news nowadays.
No, it's
The news needs. You got to get clicks, man. They need your attention. It's not about the truth. They want your attention.
Yeah.
Anything they can get.
Okay. So, Brendan, I know you love Euphoria, so
She's
do
one of
I.
my favorites.
Sydney
She's such a
Sweeney
baddie.
actually went on Instagram Live crying because she was at home hanging out with her dog, watching HGTV, when she noticed that she was trending on Twitter randomly. And she didn't know why, because she didn't have anything to promote. She didn't do like some interview that was going viral. It was actually somebody who posted a photo of her and made it just so it's her face and right above her chest saying, she looks like a Muppet. And their whole thing is she's only hot if you see her body, but her face is ugly. And other
stupid.
people
She's
then
so pretty.
went on and started to shit on her. And so she went on Instagram Live basically crying, saying like, just so you know, this shit does hurt.
Wait, so that was Lee Cunt?
Huh?
At Lee Cunt?
I think it's Lay, like, it's a
Cunt.
meme.
Oh,
a
I
meme.
lick cunt.
Hip play chin.
Apparently, I am trending on Twitter.
She's gorgeous.
She's absolutely gorgeous.
She's stunning.
Drop dead gorgeous.
That's such a shame.
would never actually do this, like ever.
She also is
But,
looking for some attention.
I think
here.
it's really important for people to see how words actually affect people. And I know everyone says like you can't read things and you shouldn't read things.
You're in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, girl.
Yeah, she's super pretty, by the way. And somebody called her a Muppet. Stop. Stop.
Also-
This is for
yeah.
attention.
Also, like,
This is for attention. This is not. You're fine.
on social media.
You're fine. One person called you a Muppet.
She's young.
Stop.
She's young though. B.
Get off. How
Like
old is
early
she?
20s.
Early 20s.
I mean, come on.
but I mean, you gotta say at some point you really have to say fuck social media. Mm-hmm. You really do.
Well, if you're going, look at her. She's.
I mean, you
slut.
wouldn't.
By the way, by the way, life is so hard though.
Yeah,
It's so hard.
Gorgeous.
You
There's
know
no
you don't
way-
look
yeah.
like a Muppet. Stop.
Fuck with those people. Those people literally have nothing to do.
Wait,
So
but-
they don't.
Oh, holy fuck! Like,
Yeah, she's.
oh man, you're so ugly.
Short kings only?
This must be so hard for you.
I think she has a boyfriend.
She's such a
Holy
slut chick.
fuck is what I have to say.
Those
yeah.
are real.
I mean, you poor thing. No wonder you cried because you look like a Muppet. So we have to stop everything and feel bad for you. Because
I
poor
do
thing.
kind of feel bad for her because
She's young,
she
dude.
got a lot of her fame very, very recently, and it was almost overnight.
Okay, but I'm saying.
Be your 50,
I just feel
like-
you're
look like a
50,
Muppet, though.
59 years old.
I mean,
Like, but you're 58.
54.
Okay, but for
Don't
you,
say-
you know, you're terrible about social media. For her, like this young, like she's young, so like social media is everything.
Sir, when you look like that, and there are people out
Yeah.
there that don't look like that, who have real physical problems, you can't be upset when somebody.
Like,
calls
I
you
get
a
what
Muppet.
you're saying, 'cause
you're doing it for attention, and that's ridiculous.
you don't think
don't
she
think
has
so.
people? You don't think she has people in her corner being like, "Hey, fuck that shit." There's got to be someone in her corner
One
telling her
person
that.
said you look like
She-
a Muppet, and she's crying when she
Yeah.
looks like that.
Meanwhile,
Get the
meanwhile,
fuck out
meanwhile,
of here.
majority of the comments she probably gets are, "Damn, she's bad."
She's
You know
also-
what I mean?
You would, maybe
She's also
I would-
pretty vain.
online sucks.
She's also pretty vain.
Online does suck. It's like fuck what people say online. It literally doesn't matter because most of those people aren't doing anything. But
She's young though, man.
I don't feel bad
This
for her.
that was the
don't feel
photo
bad for her.
that people were shitting on her for.
She's still
okay.
pretty.
She's still beautiful.
yeah, what do you mean a Muppet?
Stop, everybody.
That's a Muppet.
There are
Sign
other
me
things
up.
to feel
I
bad
let her
for.
hit me with Brian's Prius.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You got a Prius?
one of my cars.
easy.
I
Daddy
bought
has
it
a
for
Prius
somebody.
now.
Okay, I bought it for a veteran.
Daddy, I get rid of the Tesla.
I bought it for a
Yeah. Daddy's driving. Yeah, Prius.
I think it really.
I'm driving my Tesla, you son of a
You're not,
bitch.
we got to turn that in, right?
I think it depends on what fan base you're a part of, because some of these fan bases for like the younger generation is ruthless. Like there is this girl named Charlie D'Amelio. She's the biggest
her.
TikToker. She will randomly trend on Twitter because it's like it happens to be her birthday. She doesn't say anything, and people then have her trending on Twitter saying like "fuck you, you should die,
Jesus.
happy birthday,
it's-
brat."
I mean,
and it's like she's 17.
They're so young, Chappelle.
She's
social media
17.
is so important to
How
them.
old is this gal?
This girl, I think she's
22?
22, 23,
21 maybe?
fairly young.
Social media. It's so healthy.
Oh, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why? Like,
23.
haven't we learned that already? that social media is just fucked up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's so
What
obvious.
makes you breaks you too, though. I mean, she also gets a lot of love on social media.
Yep.
She's also-
Yeah, but I mean, but just
and a lot of attention.
But I feel like just as much as you get that love, you shouldn't take it that fucking serious and let that come into your ego. I
and
guess.
Somebody
You know what I
calling
mean?
you a Muppet, you'll be fine. You get over it.
Yeah.
You get over it.
Seba-
Get over it right now.
Sebastian has like a great joke about it where he's like, all the trolls are on the internet are always people that are just sitting in their basement just on the computer.
Actually, they've done studies on it. It's actually not what you think. It's actually a lot of regular citizens, like teachers and people, and
I don't know if
for whatever
that's true,
reason,
B.
they've done a lot of these
I
studies.
don't think that's true.
It's
No,
not
there's
Cheeto fingers,
fucking
guys.
no
It is, though.
way.
It's not. It's not
someone
lawyers
is-
and
no.
teachers.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Actually,
That's
yes,
not
it
true.
is.
That can't be
Look,
true.
I can show you.
Because hold on, let's
Those
look.
teachers
How
are
many
produ-
teachers do you think are in America?
A lot.
Now, so a lot. But how many teachers do you
But
think?
it's not just teachers. What I'm saying is that people think it's like these guys, and a lot of it is. A lot of social media hate comes from people who, for whatever reason, are bored at work, or they it would surprise you, and they go, it's something inside them comes out, and they go, da da da. And
Well-
so if you see the vast majority of it,
I guarantee the vast
I
majority.
think
is not
Facebook did a
teachers.
whole thing on this, like where they were like, where is this coming from? And it's not coming from these little guys. It's coming from a lot of people you'd be surprised at. Like people are dicks when
But,
nobody's
like,
looking.
It's the
I think
least.
that's the
like,
exception, B.
the least
That's not
most
what I read.
productive people ever, though. Like
It's no one killing it in life that's leaving that stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't. That's why I'm like a teacher's
It's
gonna.
someone
do this?
unhappy with their life.
A
But
teacher?
a lot of times, like housewives, it's
Oh, I don't know.
kindergarten
Oh,
teachers,
I mean,
all that.
I could see the teacher. I could see the teachers.
I don't see the.
I'm saying
teachers are too
citizens.
busy. I
Not-
feel like
not-
a
I
teacher are
wouldn't-
too busy.
I
I would
guarantee
say
the
like a-
majority of hate online's not.
It's
from
a lot of
teachers.
people
I
who
wouldn't
are
say
doing
a
it
ma-
from work is what I'm saying. They're not doing it from their basement. They're doing it from work. They're doing it from where they are. So they're doing it from a cubicle. They used to think it was like
Cubicle
in there.
makes
It's not
sense.
the
These-
prototypical.
yeah.
I'm in my basement with my mom. It's people in the workforce who are like bored.
Yeah.
And going, that bugs me. You know.
Yeah.
And that's what
Maybe.
I read. You know. So.
All right, you're going to be in Houston soon, right?
Yeah.
There was a tiger on the loose in Houston.
I like that intro.
I guess it was a
Little
pet.
tiger though.
It was a pet tiger someone had, and then they reported the night before they couldn't find it, and later on, this guy who's like an off-duty police officer, the tiger's walking calm to him, like straight up to him.
This is wild.
That'd be scary.
That is
Either way, that'd be
terrifying.
fucking scary.
Dude. You got kids walking around. Look at
So he's doing this.
It's a nice.
He said, "No,
neighborhood.
sir."
Also,
You don't know, sir.
also, why wouldn't you just get it in your truck?
Why is this guy
person with the
running?
camera.
He probably had his door open.
Come on, man, do better with the video, dude. Nuts.
So the guy yelling is like, it's his tiger.
Oh, it was someone's tiger?
Yeah.
That
guy was
He's got loose. He's like, don't shoot him. I'll get him back. The guy's like, I don't care. How the fuck you? I don't
Like
care.
I said, it's a fucking tiger.
Yeah, it's a fucking tiger.
Jesus.
Tigres
are no joke.
Tigre.
Oh, this I thought was funny.
Los tigres.
I'll just play it for you. This is from Barstool.
So I'm a dickhead, and I hate seeing other people happy, especially when they have nicer things than me, things I can't afford. So what I do is search Instagram for hashtags. So let's say sneakerheads. I search sneakerhead, Yeezy, Nike, and I'll find victims. Once I pick out somebody, I find their posts, and then I repost them, but with an awful shoe. Usually,
Sketcher.
That's so funny.
I would just repost them and see how they reacted. The first guy I chose, my first victim, took it not so well. He sent me a message, reported your account, you'll be banned soon. I wasn't, and I kept going. Attention, fly shit only, all black diameters. You should see some of these responses. This fucking guy photoshopped Skechers over my FOG Skylons, LOL. I don't know what FOG Skylons are, but they're Skechers now. Soon the pranks started to be on me because I was spending hours and hours and hours because this kid had like 35 pairs of shoes and I did them all.
This guy's awesome.
So see now that's funny. That's fucking funny. That's hilarious.
God, that's funny.
That's
hilarious.
chill. Damn, that's hilarious.
Man. I love it. I wouldn't know.
Oh.
I wouldn't know what's cool with shoes. I don't know how you guys decide what's dope and what's not.
I don't know. I don't know.
Those
have a
are
better
actually
idea.
those are actually fucking cool. What are
Ooh,
those?
these are Sean Weatherspoon
Damn,
Adidas.
Those are pretty badass.
Yeah.
But you got cool shoes from Suplex.
Yeah, they sent me some.
So that you're
Dope
right,
ass
I want to
shoes.
know why those are cool and some other ones are not.
These are, and I never know what any of the shoes are called. But I just know I just
Nike
go off
Airs,
like
right?
Those are
I go off
fours.
like a look. I don't go off if it's like the hottest thing
Yeah.
or whatever.
No,
These
those are badass.
That looks
yeah,
like
these
that
are-
looks like a house.
Shout out to Suplex for it. It looks like a
A lot
house.
of architecture in
Little
there.
architecture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are
I can
sweet.
see how you think that.
Those are classics.
You know, they are.
Now, could you play
Yeah, see-
basketball in those?
You probably wouldn't
I
want
can't play basketball.
They're basketball
right?
shoes, but you
So
probably wouldn't want to.
you're asking the wrong
Sorry
guy.
about my racist
I
question.
know. Can you play basketball?
Sorry about my
Yeah.
sorry to racially profile you. I'm just saying they look like basketball shoes. Though.
They are basketball.
What's
They're Jordans.
this?
Oh, it's just some crazy Instagram posts I saw with these dogs that didn't look real.
Did he
Oh,
just
yeah,
kick it?
Yeah, and he does this stuff.
That's a Belgian
What the?
Malinois. Brendan, you had one.
How crazy is that?
The dog's doing parkour right now.
They're
And he
the most
catches a
athletic
frisbee.
dog on the planet.
Yeah, they're such beasts.
They can scale a 12-foot wall. They're
What kind?
stupid. The Belgian Malinois. And I've had them bite me in a bite suit in Afghanistan.
No punk.
And it ain't fun.
Dog
Check
versus
this out.
alligator?
Yeah, the alligator actually jumps up almost like 4 feet, it
No,
says.
they'll eat a fucking dog.
Because dogs like to bark at everything.
Oh yeah, they'll eat a dog.
So he has no idea what's going on.
Your food. Oh no.
Yep.
Right by the face.
And he's in the water now.
Also figure it out, dog. Dogs drive me nuts.
Did that
Wait,
alligator not
does
get
he
him?
die?
No, he was saved.
Okay.
And then you can see this guy running. So he was able to save him.
Thank God. That fucking alligator just grabbed him.
It jumped. It actually jumped
That
out of the
dog's
water.
lucky. I mean, that's
me
what
see that again.
they
That
eat.
was
Did you see where that
crazy
old
shit.
man saved his puppy?
Yeah.
From a.
This is what
While smoking a
alligators
cigarette,
eat
too,
dogs.
or a cigar.
Alligators eat dogs all the fucking time.
Look
man.
how it
That's an
jumps.
ambush predator.
It actually jumps that high
Yeah, man.
from the water.
That's food.
Did you guys hear about the story about some dude's dog was attacked by, I think, a bear? The guy ran at the bear, tackled the bear off his dog, and started feeding him shots to the head.
Is it Khabib?
It wasn't
right?
Khabib.
It was like a little
Khabib.
black bear?
Yeah, it wasn't like a huge bear. It was like a little one. It was like a juvenile. Like,
Yeah, smaller bear.
Bear will give
Because
you.
that grizzly bear ain't gonna.
oh no.
Yeah, that grizzly bear like, what?
He's not here to beat back.
No, the grizzly bear's like, what's happening?
Either
right
is
now?
a big black
What are you
bear.
doing to
Big
me?
black bear is like, nah.
Go up. I think that might have be it.
The top one?
I love
Grand
dogs, but
Island,
sometimes you gotta chalk it up as a loss.
Sometimes.
If it's a grizzly, I'm
Sometimes
like,
you gotta chalk it
man.
up to a
Outside
loss.
playing near
Yeah, this is it.
that horror sunk in, but didn't paralyze him.
I just ran down there, plowed into the bear, tackled it, and grabbed it by its throat and started hitting it in the face and eye till it let him go.
The bear ran off.
That's a guy that
Then
loves
came
his dogs.
desperate
Oh.
dash
Oh,
to
shit.
find a vet.
Oh wow,
My first
that bear
thought was
fucked
I was
his
gonna
face
lose
up.
him.
Motherlode Vet Hospital was ready for surgery as soon as Caleb got there, but he needed her.
If it was your kid, sit back. I
To rescue him again from a 350-pound bear.
Yeah, I don't believe it's.
I know. That's why it's tough to believe these
We didn't have a
sometimes.
scale,
Yeah.
did we?
You know
Yeah.
what? I don't believe it's 350, and I also don't believe he tackled and started punching it.
And I have to
I think
say,
he ran and scared the bear, and the bear went, "You know what? I'm gonna take off."
and I feel that way too. I just
And this
You don't
guy,
think- you don't think this guy punched
this
him?
guy
Why would
has
he tell
no
this
scratch
story?
on him. He has no scratch.
You
I
need,
just don't
you need
see-
proof. You need footage. You know, it's tough when they
grabbed
say
it
this
by
stuff.
the neck. Now,
You seen a bear's neck?
yeah.
Now, I'm sorry. Did you grab it like this? Because it's gonna be like this.
And you grab a
And then also, if you're like this,
yeah.
that means that that bear is no. That means
Man,
it's snout's
if
here.
he just grabbed right in the center.
Do you know how fast they are? You grab their neck, boom, they turn.
You know how strong they are?
Watch a bear. Watch a small bear turn on a woman. You ever see that bear that there was a reporter and she was doing a thing,
Oh,
and the
yeah,
bear
it's
just goes
great.
boom and turns that.
But
quick.
that was a big grizzly.
It wasn't that big though. If you look at the bear, it's like crazy. That's a huge.
That's what
black
says 350-pound bear.
bear. You ain't
I don't
doing
think that was
shit.
that one. Is
You
that
ain't
the same
doing-
one?
See, he's 350.
No, it's a
though.
reference. Yeah, it's a reference for 350
Oh, and he
pounds.
grabbed him by the neck. That never.
Where-
that never
yeah,
happened.
yeah.
Where's the neck?
Never mind.
What the-
I'm just kidding.
Now this is what
I'm just
happened. This
kidding.
is what happened.
I believed you, homie.
I think a cub was playing with his dog and he scared the cub off. That's what happened.
Well, the dog got beat up, but it got bit. But whatever
Yeah.
that bear was, yeah, it's
That's so sad.
Jesus Christ.
that's a
Yeah, that dog. That
Ooh, that bear
did it.
definitely fucked that dog.
that
up.
dog had him in his mouth. That dog had his head in his mouth.
Yeah, I don't believe the story, but I do think something went down.
Yeah.
A little fishy.
Yeah.
You don't think he was like, oh man, grab my dog.
If your dog was in that situation, would you jump like the alligator, like a bear situation? Would you guys?
For a dog, no,
If
absolutely.
it's my
not.
Really?
kid, yes.
Kid, yes.
My dog, Got to get it.
God damn, you guys are ruthless. Fuck.
I want to live.
You want them to go against the alligator?
You ever seen a fucking grizzly bear?
Grizzly bear different, like a bit, like if it's like a club
No,
or something.
no, he said a 350-pound black bear. You ever seen
All right,
that'll fuck
What about
you
for
up.
the alligator in it? For
Again, if it's for the dog, no. See it, dude.
just stay outside of the
There's
thing,
a
just
million of
fucking
them out
whack at
there.
it.
You know how
big is the
easy it is to
alligator?
replace
How-
that
that-
dog?
Alligators are mad slow though. Have you ever seen the show
not.
Gator? Have you
Not
seen
in
the
the
show
water,
Gator
Bubba.
Boys?
Not in the water.
That salty.
Yeah, I
is
wouldn't get in the
very
water
aggressive.
with one. I'd make it come out.
If
I
the
had to.
alligator
Christian,
grabs,
you funny,
if it's
dog.
Water, yeah, if
Dude,
the
I-
alligator grabs you in the water, you're in trouble.
Dude, I will put my life on the line for my dog.
Oh.
I don't like. How the hell did you know? Oh, did I?
What kind of
damn.
dog do you have?
I have a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. So
Little
if it gets taken by an alligator, I don't think
it's
there will
game
be
over.
much I can do because it will be gone in one
No,
bite.
you would die next. That alligator's like, oh, look at this guy.
Yeah.
Look at this little guy jump in the water.
Like I said though, I wouldn't get in the water. I'd get something to like whack at it from like the thing.
Oh, because that's how they work. Yeah, yeah. So you're gonna entice him out and hit him in the head, and he's gonna come out.
No. If it doesn't come out, scare it away. But if it gets on in the water, I'm fucked. On the ground, I think I'd be able to.
I love their faces.
They're
right
fast.
now. Their faces.
Because we know animals.
Let's set one up.
They're so fast, son. They're so fast.
Their
Now, they don't go for a long time, but
They're so strong.
Have you seen Gator Boys? Huh? I saw the
you
show.
talking about the reality show on fucking
they
History
have- how
Channel?
they
Yeah,
took
it's
out
a
that-
reality show. If you
Fair
ever,
enough,
me and
you're
Brian's
right.
been around some crocodilos,
And
guess what?
Well,
We
they're
ate one of 'em.
dinosaurs. Well, they're dinosaurs.
That is true.
Yeah. Now that's a whole different thing. The saltwater.
This one's just chilling though.
What is that thing?
It's an alligator just running after
I
a
was trying
dead
to get that
fish.
fish.
Yeah, they can run.
They say run in a zigzag.
Yeah, because they can't turn their.
You know what? That's what they say.
That's not that big.
There's only one way to find out.
It's not big, but it's big enough. And if it bites you, the American alligator has one of the strongest bites
Yeah.
on the planet. And then it drags you in the water and rolls you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, tell them about the alligator roll. Tell them about the alligator roll.
You die.
The alligator roll.
Yeah, because you ain't doing
Tell them
nothing.
about the gator roll.
You
Brian.
can resist and lose your arm, maybe, if you're lucky.
You will, yeah.
Yeah, not for a dog. I'm not jumping.
I've seen him do it.
I'm not
to-
jumping in
I've
an
seen him do
ocean
it to
full
a
of
zebra
saltwater.
with ease.
Oh well, that's a big Nile crocodile. That's the Kenyan.
Oh, that's the Kenyan.
That's where here be dragons, sir. Here be dragons.
That's a Nile
Talking
dragon.
about over 2,000 pounds.
And you're a dragon.
This is over 2,000 pounds, and I'm a dragon. And
Yep.
if the
I
male
know.
dragon,
We're still doing
Yep.
that?
There he goes.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
I felt it coming.
So if the
I
man
wish you
dragon's
didn't bring that
afraid-
up because it didn't work
Dude, how
3
great-
months
how
ago,
great is this?
and then I thought you dropped it because
Dude,
you
it's taken the country
selling
by
tickets.
storm.
So then
It's taken the country by storm. People are like, man, dragon. And they're like, like
There you
that,
go.
dude. Yeah. I breathe fire.
anything else, Jen?
Just one last one. It's really nothing, but Jamie Foxx posted this and I thought it was funny.
Jamie Foxx getting swole, huh?
So he just says swipe left, but
Okay.
I don't see anything other than him
Why does he
doing
look
that
like
face too.
Okay, well.
What if you get all the way to the end?
That's it. And that face too. I don't know why he's doing that face.
It looks fake.
I think it's a filter.
I think he just is he just
He's just
advertising his
chilling.
glasses?
He doesn't even say the
Oh
glasses.
yeah, he does have.
He
a
has
gla-
an eyeglass company
Yeah.
called
He does.
Privé or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he sells them for pretty cheap.
Yeah.
But it's the same glasses he's wearing.
some? Oh,
I thought maybe if he had different glasses on each picture, but it's the same one. And he just does faces.
Gorgeous.
Jamie Foxx though.
Yeah.
I know.
Different
He doesn't
angles
look
of
that big there. He's playing Mike Tyson. So
Oh,
he
shit.
supposedly put on a bunch of weight.
He is as talented as it gets.
Yeah.
Oh, the best.
Such a beast.
He won an award for that Disney film, right?
Soul?
The Soul.
Soul.
Did he win an award? For
I think so. The first.
The movie one, I don't think he won the award.
Oh, he didn't win
the
anything?
movie one.
Okay.
Yeah, like his character didn't win.
Got it.
But yeah, they won best animation.
That was a great one too.
Was he the
I
voice?
thought it was all right.
You thought it was all right?
Just all right. Good for sure. I thought Onward should have won.
Onward.
Much more entertaining.
Onward was.
My kids love
That'll make you
Onward.
cry,
Didn't
Kids,
see
yeah.
the one.
right?
Onward will get you.
Gosh, that'll get you.
Onward will get you.
Man, that ending. Whoo.
Which is just a film, so not like an.
Yeah,
Okay,
they won
yeah.
best animation.
Yeah.
They beat Onward, which
Right
is
on.
bullshit. Is that it, dude?
That's it.
There we go.
All right.
All right, kids, we did it.
Where you at, Brian?
We'll be back on Wednesday with Adam Carolla.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Nice.
I'll see you in Tampa, kids. I got a Big and Hungry live podcast, Zanies, May 19th, then May 21, 22, Tampa Improv, one of my favorite places. Now
Yeah,
hold
it's
your
great.
breath, Brendan, because this is going to get exciting. I'm going to be in Toledo, Ohio.
Oh, wow.
At the Funny Bone now. I've never done it.
Daddy's hitting the road.
Now it's 28,
Are you
29.
doing a
That's
Sunday
Thursday.
too?
No. Take it easy. I'm going to be there from Thursday, and I leave on Sunday. So I'll be Thursday, Friday, Saturday at the Toledo Funny Bone. Don't know what to expect. I understand it's in a mall. We'll see what happens. Toledo, I don't know.
At least you got Tampa, you got Toledo, Ohio's great. And
then we got
you
San
got one of the
Antonio,
best.
Texas, June
LOL.
3rd, 4th,
That's
5th.
where you caught
LOL.
COVID, you think.
I'm excited.
And you're going back. You couldn't get enough.
Going back.
There you go.
Going back. Now, Chin, what is there to do in Toledo, Ohio? Is there anything that one would do in Toledo?
Fishing.
Fishing.
Yeah.
All right. So there it is. Look for me on the
Oh,
river.
go to a zoo.
After you watch that
Yeah.
doc,
I'll be in my hotel room doing nothing.
I'm in Houston. Chappelle, David Lucas, and I will all be in Houston May 20th through 22nd, Houston, Texas with the squad. Then Oklahoma City, Bricktown Comedy Club, June 10th through the 12th. Tickets at fatkz.com.
and then I'll be at Goodnight's Comedy Club in Raleigh, North Carolina this weekend, May 13th through the 15th. Tickets at chappellelacy.com.
Or FATKZ too. You're on there too,
Or
dog.
fatigz.com.
Fat
Fatigue.
KZ. All right, kids. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.